right,
what
good
the
enough.
hell are we doing here?
So, welcome everyone to
What
another
does
episode
MST
of
do?
Negates. So, welcome everybody to another episode of Drink Talk
End
Roll,
phase MST.
where we do a lot of drinking and we play a lot of D&D. Thank you again for joining us for another one of Badman's sessions of what was supposed to kind of be a one shot, but we've got distracted. I think is the most polite way to say
I
it.
think
I think in one shot it was like in the sense of that you guys
expanded.
play up until you guys finish it,
Yeah.
and then it just doesn't expand. I didn't
We
realize that
are,
the one shot is you guys play it one time and it's done. It's like one whole campaign and it's done.
We get distracted, needless to say, with some side stuff, but that's not the point. So, welcome to Drink Talk Roll. We do some drinking, we play some D&D. We just ask that if you would like to drink along with us, that you do so responsibly, and only if you're at least 21, and that if you do decide to drink along with us, you do not drink and drive. Please do everything you're going to do safely. We are trained professionals, so we have been doing this for a long time. So please do not emulate us for fun. But I am Hal. I am playing Sen, the Dampier Druid. So you're going to see maybe some wild shaping, maybe some Druid spells today from me. I will pass it over to the next player, Pleiades. Take it away. What are you rocking today?
Hello, everybody. I am the internet shitposting digital demon lord known as Pleiades. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at PLEIA_DS for the dankest of memes and the occasional, finally curated food. I am playing Pryor, the quote unquote barbarian, and just general absolute savage with a 10 in charisma and a 0 in intelligence. So I'll just leave that to you.
Oh, that makes sense.
Not a literal 0, by the way. If there are any rules lawyers, we swear it's not a literal 0. If it was a literal 0, he'd be dead. We promise it's not that.
Well be.
Hyperbolic 0. Hyperbolic 0.
Hyperbolic 0.
All right.
And I'll go ahead and toss our by the way, and just to put this in an asterisk, we are shortly awaiting the arrival of our third player, but while he's setting up, I will go ahead and toss this over to our esteemed DM. Warren, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself?
What's up, guys? My name is Warren, aka Frederick Badman, aka that dude but not that dude, aka too many names McGee. And like they said before, I am the DM today. Actually, not today, probably until we finish this. And yeah, I was actually expecting Manuel today, but he's just like, oh no, I'm not gonna show up when he just pieced out. So yes, what's up? I'm the DM today, like I have been for the last few weeks.
While we are waiting our third, though, the three of us are, I think the best way to say it is we are deeply nostalgic and endeared to the game Yu-Gi-Oh! For those who have heard of it. And unfortunately, very recently, as of, I think it was just a day or two ago, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh!, the manga, the anime, and the game, Kazuki Takahashi, unfortunately passed away in what seems to be a scuba accident. And we are all kind of shaken by it. So we just wanted to take a brief moment and kind of go around and talk about our favorite experience from playing the game and maybe a favorite experience from sort of watching the anime or reading the manga, and just sort of share that with you guys, just sort of in his memory. So if you're going to pour one out today with us at any point or take a shot with us at any point,
hold on. Do we want to hold on. While I'm going ahead and retweeting our link to the stream, I want to go ahead and get one of these shots poured out right now because I already promised I was going to go ahead and do this.
Let's take a shot for Kazuki Takahashi, an absolute legend who gave us an awesome game for mostly children, but we enjoyed it right up until it was not appropriate.
We'll talk about that because that's an interesting topic, but we can't get into that first.
I am not drinking today because I have COVID.
Such is life.
So
that's fine. Right, we'll take double the shots for you.
I'm just letting you guys know that today because I just don't want to destroy myself yet.
What, you don't want to exacerbate it?
Yes, even though I feel like a good 9 out of 10. I'm almost a 10 out of 10. But I'm only day good. 2. I'm day 2 of having COVID. Shit, I should just buy alcohol.
Do you guys have any preference what we start with? Whether it's
nope,
watching or experiencing it, or playing anime, playing the game kind of thing?
it's such a wild thing because it's one of those things. It's like it's a childhood thing that it having grown. It feels like it's distant, but at the same time, there's no denying it kind of has roots that like followed you. But
oh yeah, for sure.
I mean,
I mean, I guess I'll go first because mine's super nostalgic because mine is about Pleiades and me. It's one of the first times we like really sort of like acknowledged each other because we both went to the same locals. We just would show up at the same game store and like we knew of each other, but not like we didn't know each other. But we played on occasion, and I was known for being a little stinker and bringing things that like were not great, but they were still fun, and it was fun to show up and just kind of like, you know,
what's
play
the term?
whatever.
What's a popular term? A Billy.
Is that what it is?
A Billy?
There's a Billy, Spike, and what's else?
Oh, the magic ones are Timmy, Spike, and I can't remember the combo player one. Johnny. I think it's Johnny. Is
You're
the
Johnny
combo player. But I was a Timmy. I just liked.
You were the Johnny. Don't give me that bullshit.
I liked silly cards that I just saw on the show, and I'm like, this would be fun to play against real life people, right? And it wasn't, but it's whatever. But my fondest memory of playing the game, this is gonna require a lot of buzzwords and a lot of jargon, but I'll try to keep it as simple as possible.
For reference for the audience, if you ever played a card game, a Tommy was a term?
For which one?
There was a Tommy, Billy, and a Johnny. Is that right?
Honestly, as long as you're describing the character, it doesn't matter what you call
There's
them.
3 people in any card game. When you go to a place to play, you had the kid who was just having fun. Doesn't matter what they play.
That's
you have the
Timmy.
guy who was like doing all the most, like, I am spending $1,000 for everything to
That's Spike.
win. And then you have the person who was like, realistically, they could be playing all the cards and everything that like the most like proficient players do, but they have to win their way.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
that's the combo player who like wants to assemble a Rube Goldberg machine and watch it. Watch
like
it. Go
I
off.
have fun actually playing the game. I don't just play like the best thing, blah blah blah. And it's like you just want to feel special, and that's fine. That's fine.
Anyway, to not derail too much, Pleiades and I were playing against each other. Just I don't know, it was like round 1 or 2. It didn't matter. But I was playing a deck called Fortune Ladies. These were at never any point good in the regular game. Just if anyone thinks they were, you're insane and you're in denial. But I was having fun with them. And at some point, I summoned a little creature. I passed my turn. Pleiades went. He summoned a very powerful creature that is called Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier.
Oh, no. Fuck that.
What do you
These
mean?
creatures, Fortune Ladies, nothing to do with anything at that point.
They are so irrelevant at this point.
Exactly.
They literally are nothing.
Back then. They were irrelevant back then. Literal is just like, have fun, whatever the fuck. But like, a neat little.
They didn't have a boss monster. That like, there's no dark magician or blue eyes for these guys. They just sort of showed up and were shitty. Like they didn't have a plan, but I was willing to follow them into the dark about it. Like this was a bad idea. This was a bad idea through and through. Pleiades is playing some kind of vaguely real deck. He summons this Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Very good card. This card can target a card in your hand, on the field, in your graveyard. It's ripping stuff apart.
It's just.
Can you pull up Trishula real quick? I just want them to see.
Oh no, I will. But just for reference, it's like, oh hey, card, summon it, whatever.
That's the one I had out. It's just a little guy. It's just a little gal. She's got
does nothing.
Like 200 attack and defense, does nothing. This piss poor shitty card does actual nothing.
Fortune Ladies.
And at that point, I had just like recently gone back into the game to try and make friends because I'd moved across the country.
Yep.
And when I was a kid, I never had money, so I wasn't able to get like the cool shit. And so like at a certain point, the cool shit came out, and I said, "Oh, I'm getting that. I'm getting every single fucking thing that I was not able to afford as a child."
Can you show them, Trish? I just want them to mostly see the art.
This
motherfucker was like intimidating back in the day. This is like he's called Secret Rare, which is like a special kind of shiny and hollow. Like it's super cool. Look, oh sorry, but Trishula looks fucking sick, right? So he pulls out Trishula. He targets my little Fortune Lady that you saw there, that little golden gal that you saw there. And I said, "Are you sure?" And he goes, "Yeah, fuck it. It's like, I don't care. Why would I care?" Unfortunately for him, little did he know, Fortune Lady Light is one of the strongest cards in the deck, in that when it's removed from play, which Trishula does, it can bring out a different Fortune Lady from my
That was
deck.
the whole
Any of the
point.
ones I want. There are 6 of
Kills
them.
everything.
There are
something
6
in
of
the
them.
field, on your hand, everything.
Could you pull up Fortune Lady Fire for me real quick?
Yeah.
So of course I go into my deck and I get a Fortune Lady Fire, which you might be going, why would you get a level 2 monster? It's so bad. It doesn't do anything. It's got like 400 attack points. He's got like 2,900. What are you going to do?
As the thing goes, Trishula level 9, Fortune Ladies, all these lower numbers. So obviously higher level, higher power.
Obviously. So that's Fortune Lady Light. That gets removed. She says, okay, I'm going to go find something. Can you show them Fire for me? Fire, when it's special summoned by the effect of that Fortune Lady Light that he banished, can destroy a creature, his creature specifically, his monster, and deal damage to him equal to its attack. So, you know, he's playing like a real deck, like that a normal person with any amount of sense would play. He does a normal, absolutely normal play that any person would have done, and just walked right into a bunch of shitty meatballs. And it was spaghetti night, ladies and gentlemen. So Trishula explodes. He takes 2,700. He's got no monsters left on the field. Like, I still lost, but I won the war. You know what I mean? I lost the battle. I won the war.
It was best 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: if it was any other person I was playing against, any other deck, it wouldn't have mattered. I would have like completely fucking just
would have 2-0'd me. Would have absolutely
Done.
2-0'd me if I was anyone else playing anything else.
And like literally, I do this, and you're like, game. I'm like,
but I think from that moment, I think that was the first time we genuinely like acknowledged each other, and we're like, maybe we're friends now. Maybe we like hang out occasionally, or like we play on purpose together. And it just sort of spiraled out of control. And now we're 30 and drink online together and play D&D. So
it's one of those moments where it's like just a weird fucking like catastrophic moment happens. It's like, well, I guess now our fucking paths of fate are just crossed now. That's super cool.
Could you look up a trap card for me?
Yes.
Could you look up a Fortune Lady trap card?
Yes.
I think it's called like Fortune's Destiny or something. Maybe not.
If I had the ability to put in a TCG player link right now, I would, but I don't. And also, I also don't play this game anymore, so there's that.
Sorry, Bending Destiny.
Bending Destiny, okay.
Bending Destiny.
It's just relevant to our topic. This is a thing I played in my deck, and we essentially bent Destiny and ended up on the same path.
You fucking corny motherfucker.
I am very nostalgic for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it brought me a lot of my closest, bestest friends, and even the corny, dumb stuff we used to play back in the day is nostalgic for me, and I can look back and go, that was a bad thing that I did. It was not like I wasn't good at I wasn't good at the game. I wasn't getting better at the game, but I was having a lot of fun and I was making friends. And to this day, I will never look back on it with regret. So I will pass it to one of you if you would like to talk about the game a little bit, just sort of a nostalgic moment you had with it.
Nostalgic. I
By
think
the way,
okay.
If you want to bring up any cards, just tell me. Let me know.
Yeah.
You here? I'll. You know what? I'm gonna surefire it. You can bring back the cards list, just to.
What do you
So
want me to put up a screen? Actually, start your story, and then like I'll.
So basically, I started my deck. So sure. Okay. The most iconic play, one of the plays that actually really got me. That I had. It took me a while to actually muster it up, but there's this one time when one of our buddies from SoCal, if people don't know SoCal, it's Southern California, LA area. He was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna," you know. I was like, "What, you want to play?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm fucking. I'm gonna beat you." I was
How
like,
old were you?
I was just like,
we talking like middle school, high school,
like
college?
I was like, not gonna lie, I was like probably 24.
Okay, so
I was still playing like
college-ish
like
age,
so.
like
We're still
college.
college, if not like a little younger than that, 22.
How old were you and me? How like for that story?
I think I was definitely out of high school, but I stopped playing by sophomore year of college. So I'm gonna go with like 19 or 20, like old enough to know that I probably should have switched to another card game, but I just was so in it and I was having fun, so I stayed as long as I could.
Reason why I say this is like, they're like the people who have played this game for the longest time. It's just something that's stuck with you like throughout the years, and even if it seems like it might be like a king for like little kids, the people who have like really put fire behind that furnace are definitely the people who grew up with it and then like kept with it.
It is the 30-year-olds that played it when they were 16 and they're like, dang it, I just want to hold on to one cool thing.
I'm just saying, like that's when you really get the good cards. But to continue, Warren.
Anyway.
But you know what? Fuck it. Here, surefire it. So the thing that actually really got me into the game was when my cousin was playing, and I didn't know what deck I wanted to play, and he's like, "Hey, you should try out this thing called like Macro Monarchs." There's too much shit for me to explain, but it was a kind of meta. That wasn't really meta deck, but basically, right before. So when I was going to start playing, my cousin's like, hey, like there's this new deck that's going to be coming out, and there's this new Monarch that's going to be coming out too with it. His name is Caius. And this is when my whole entire journey of Yu-Gi-Oh! Really happened. And when I actually started going from Macro Monarchs to like Frog Monarchs, which is actually the deck that I played. Most people actually knew me from the college that I played with. And small locals knew me as the Monarch guy. And basically Caius is my favorite card. On Facebook, I changed my picture to Caius. So this guy right here, you guys see on the screen, he is my favorite card. This is the guy that always is like in my back when I had him in my hand, like, oh yes, it's time to fuck shit up.
This is your Dark Magician. This is like, your Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is like your guy.
Realistically, for this whole archetype for the Monarchs, this was the guy. It wasn't really until this guy came out where like they were like solidified as like a thing, and also
like Ryza was for a little bit.
Yeah. But like Ryza and like Caius, like both together, like really solidified. It's interesting because it's like back in the day, it was like you had to like more stars equal more power, right? Little guys, little stars, little power. More stars you have. If it's a normal, you have to like give something up for it. So like back in the day, it's like you have to like have something as a like you have to get something out of it. So it's almost like an old style thing, but it like builds on it, so like it makes it like good in the now. Like
I think this
old thing kind of.
I think with them, with especially the Monarchs, they're kind of one of the first cards where they're like a tribute, and like, wow, he has an effect. Like, what's the like? It's not like new, but it's one of those cards where it's just like, wow, I got to tribute a guy. He's 2400, and he actually does something besides just being a beater. You know what I mean?
Before that, it's not like oh, he's big, and then the game steadily turned into no, you have to be big and you need an effect.
Right?
Can you pull up Summon Skull real quick?
Oh yeah, there's some. Yep, I remember Summon Skull
gold
too.
standard for any of you that like watched the original show, you 100% recognize this name and this card. This was like the gold standard.
He was.
I can't explain this enough. The text on this card doesn't say anything. It's just flavor text. It's just to tell you a little bit about this cool little guy, this cool little level 6 guy. So the fact that they printed stuff that was almost as powerful and also did literally anything at all. Fantastic. So like
that's kind of how the game progressed. Like at the very first booster was just like monsters, vanillas, no effects, and then it became like now you have to be big and have an effect. And so like that was like the primo, like has like only 100, but like the effect is so fucking good.
Yep. And but you get a burn. You get it's like I loved it. I loved it. I loved like the mind games playing with them. But shit. Okay.
But like, did you get into? Were you playing like the whole like Monarch like expansion and everything like when the deck came out?
I actually test played it on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. This is when the deck got really good. People used to shit on me for playing Monarchs.
You could buy one for a penny?
People used to shit on me for playing regular Monarchs, and then all of a sudden everyone switched. And I was just like, I stayed with this deck from day one when everyone was telling me that it was nothing.
You're so playing them, and like that's how they got to know you. And like, so you went from like Macro Monarchs, which is like this thing where it's like you have the guys like Caius, who we showed, like you tribute something over, and then you get something when you tribute summon them, so you're not losing anything, right? but then like also macro makes it like it's a card that's like all the shit. Whenever you play it, it goes away, and usually the game turned into like you use things, but like they don't. Nothing's a cost. It's all just beneficial. So it's like a way for like old cards to stay relevant.
Mm-hmm.
But like, so like this is like, I always loved this kind of aspect of the game.
Yeah, like,
but it was always crazy because like old things would come back and they would be busted as fuck when they like decided to give them new cards.
Yeah, this deck was so busted when it first came out. I was having so much fun with it. Everyone was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I told y'all motherfuckers. No one fucking believed me and shit. All of a sudden, I was just like, Monarchs up top, yay, yay. And then they got fucking banned. And then, like, the draw and search card, which is one card together, got banned. So it's sent to one. I was like, no. It was so good. But I'm going to segue again from my last one. Was actually, because this is like a little story. Basically, I summoned one of our friends. He was talking mad shit, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna beat your ass with Exodia. He's playing Flameville, and I played him, right, and we're only one set, and I played him. I was like, and it was the library, magical library, Exodia. So when I actually got Exodia, I stood up, and this is the first time I was just like, oh shit, and I showed it to him, right, and I was like, Exodia, obliterate, and I put my fist back and I just pushed forward, and he was so salty. Like the guy was so salty. Jeremiah, he's a friend. He passed away from COVID last year. Rest in peace.
This is taking a wild turn, bud.
No, it was just funny. And then I'm just gonna end my story with this. One of my friends, he actually posted a really close friend of mine. Wow. He put something on Facebook. He sent me something on Facebook because we were changing our pictures, and this is what he said to me. All right, he's like, to me, his name is B. So this is what B said to me. To me, I had one of my best memories of Yu-Gi-Oh with you, as in me. So one of the toughest opponents I've played against. Interesting. He said, interesting fact. No one has ever assembled Exodia on me other than you. This game has brought me so much joy and so much pain on my wallet. But most of all, this game helped me meet a lot of cool people.
All night long, this fucking game does. I need to go grab, but also while we're doing that, how about we have with
sure.
Celebrate joinment last number.
Hi, Andrew.
By the way. Or at least for me.
Oh, give me one sec.
Oh no, Andrew, we can't hear you, dog.
You might be muted. Oh yeah, your mic's
yeah.
off. Okay, now you're good. Now you're good.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm late.
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
So we did our intros, and then I asked everyone. I don't know if you're familiar, but Kazuki Takahashi, the original creator of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, manga, and game, unfortunately passed away in a scuba accident sometime in the last day and a half or so. So I was just asking everyone if they had a nostalgic memory from either watching the anime or playing the game. If they had one, but we also already did our character intros. So if you'd like to, you're welcome to introduce your character. And if you happen to have any sort of stories about the game or something around Yu-Gi-Oh, we'd love to hear your story. Because we're all very nostalgic and we're all very sad, and we took a quick little shot for him. So if you want to join us, you're welcome to. We're unfortunately devastated by the news.
That's really sad to hear. I did hear it. It's pretty sad.
Yeah. Do you want to do an intro, and then if you have a story, by all means share. We're excited to hear it.
Yeah. So my name's Andrew. My character's name is Stick. I don't have any social media. If you want to get a hold of me, just at USPS. I'll find it.
If you want to get a hold of me, ask the mail.
Ask the mail. Send me a letter. I'll deliver it. I played Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. Me and my brother, we played and we watched it a lot as kids. I remember the first time I made my own deck, because usually when you were like young, when I was younger at least, you would get those pre-made decks, and you just kind of like, that was, because we're talking like early days of Yu-Gi-Oh. We're not even like. But we would still get the booster packs, and we just add them to our deck, because there wasn't a deck limit, like in the rules. Like there's not a card limit, so you could just add all the cards.
When you were kids, there were no fucking rules. You did whatever you wanted.
But I actually made my own deck, and I was really proud of it. The gimmick of it was I had the Dragon Caller, I think was his name, and he had the
Oh,
dragon horns.
Oh, Lord of
Lord
D
of
and
D.
Flute of Summoning Dragon.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
And then you would have the dragon. You would need the dragon horns, and it could summon a dragon from your
Yep.
hand.
Yep.
And so my entire deck was just like little dragon. You know, I had the fucking baby dragon. I had the blue eyes white dragon. I had that. The only non-dragon card I had was that time guy to turn it into
Yeah.
like the 1,000-year dragon or whatever.
Yep.
But I haven't played in forever. Like forever.
Yeah.
But Anime Expo 2018. I'm looking at my wife. 2018, you think? Anime Expo 2018. We went to, because she exhibited there, so we went to, it was a party, an event that they threw for all the exhibitors. It was supposed to be like a sort of like get together, you know, mingle with the other exhibitors. So we sat down, we had gotten some drinks. It was like an all you could drink, like they had an open bar. And we sat down next to this nice, it was this group of guys who was running like you know, they had like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they had some other collectible stuff, but their booth was just collectible stuff, mostly cards though. And so what ended up happening is like one of the guys, he seemed a little socially awkward, but he was a nice guy. He asked me if I'd ever played Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was like, oh, the same story I told you guys a long time ago. I played Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, years and years ago. Like I must have been like 7, 8. So what he proceeded to do was he told me like what the meta was right then and there, and he had a little box, and he started pulling out decks from the box. Like he had a wooden box that was like yay big, and he just like had sleeves of like decks of cards in the box, and he started pulling them out and like showing me like how the meta was played now. And like Christina just left me. Like she left me with this guy for like 2 hours. As he was just explaining to me how they use.
Oh, that's great.
But like he seriously went into detail about like how the meta was played and about like the warrior class or whatever. Like apparently that was really big at the time. I don't know. So I went home and I downloaded the Steam game. And I was like, I'll try it, you know.
Funny enough, we were actually playing Master Duel.
Yeah, for those unaware, there is a current iteration of what they would consider the premier way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Online. It's called Master Duel. It is 1000% free. It is on Steam. You can also get it on your phone, on your tablet. And they give you a lot of free in-game currency. You literally don't have to spend any money. They have tons of solo content if you're a little intimidated by playing against other people, and they just like give you so much stuff. So if you're feeling a little nostalgic and want to kill some time, it's a cool thing to just download and just try out. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it.
We're over here screaming and yelling about your crystal beef.
Yeah.
We were opening up packs.
We were just opening up packs. It's so fun to just watch packs get opened.
We're opening up packs. And we're just like, oh shit, let's get it. Where did Pleiades go?
It's impossible to say. I would walk down there and find out, but by the time I got down there, he'd probably be back.
How about the show? Or what is your favorite card actually? To be honest,
my favorite card?
Yes, that's what we're talking about. Like favorite, like since I was already talking about my favorite card, so I was like,
so this one's
what is
my go-to? It's very corny, it's very cheesy, but I had a best friend in high school who got me back into the game. He got me back into Magic the Gathering. He got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh. He got me. Like let me be a kid again. Like he let me feel like it was okay to experience cool stuff again. His name is Cody. He doesn't watch this, but just on the off chance he does, I want him to be acknowledged. But my favorite card of all time is I already have it on
Stardust.
Is Stardust Dragon.
I did not know that.
This was the premier card used by the protagonist of the 3rd season Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. He summoned this cool little card. It's called Stardust Dragon. It looks insanely cool, but I pulled my own copy. He gave me 2 more copies. So these are so important and like nostalgic to me, and like I want to frame them or like get them like permanently adhered to my body. But it's just such a cool card. I love that it's a dragon. I love that it like saves people in the show. I love the theme of the show, which is fucking establishing class divisions and overthrowing the rich. Like,
Is that was the one where they're riding on motorcycles, right?
that is unfortunately the one where it is card games on motorcycles.
All right.
But
I like that.
the main theme of the show was overthrowing the rich, which I really enjoyed. It was about that classic pulling yourself up by the bootstraps and dueling your way to success. So I love the show. That's when I got back into the game. That's where I met one of my best friends of all time. So if I ever got like a tattoo of a card or like ever like framed a card, it would be that card that I have on me at all times at my desk, just for like good luck or whatever else. So that's my favorite. Badman, do you have like a favorite one that comes to mind?
So I have a few, but Caius is the Shadow Monarch is my favorite. My favorite card because that was always my clutch. And then my other favorite card, it's kind of basic, but is
Sure.
Obelisk.
I mean, cool. It's like super nostalgic from the original show. It's huge and powerful. It's got a cool name.
Like
it's very like Egyptian.
Yo, tell me about it. And then I think the other one was not the silent. Was it Silent Swords? No,
Silent Swordsman level something or
other. Level. Not Silent Swordsman. There's another swordsman. Fuck, I don't remember.
There are tons.
But
There's
then,
Buster Blader. There's Guilford the Lightning. There's tons of swordsmen.
It's a level card.
Oh, I have already taken like 3 shots since
Okay,
you've been caught.
That's fine. All right, then I'm behind. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out to the goat, Kazuki Takahashi. Thank you very much. You literally changed my life. I'll get into why. All right, so just speed run mine.
Wait, hang on, real quick, before we start. We were talking about our favorite cards. I was gonna pass it back to Andrew while Badman finds his favorite, or did you find?
I got it.
Okay, cool. So, Badman, what's your favorite card? Then we'll go to Andrew for a favorite card if you've got one. If not, it's okay. And then we'll pass to Pleiades for a story and a favorite card.
Damn it! I didn't know Manuel fucking.
When I was playing Warrior Toolbox a long time ago, it was Mystic Swordsman level 4.
Mystic Swordsman level 4. What a
I thought he looked really cool.
Specific thing.
I thought he looked really fucking cool, so that's why I like. That's
Honestly,
why I got him.
He did though.
Especially when he was in ulti.
Yeah. For me, I always enjoyed like, I don't know, there was something about fusion monsters as a kid that was like really appealing to me.
They look so cool. They got like a purple frame.
Yeah,
level 4.
So the Thousand Dragon was like one of my favorites. Or the
makes sense with your dragon deck.
The Dark Paladin was also a really good.
Oh yeah,
that was a really like one.
There's
fun
a
fact
whole
about Dark
fucking-
Paladin.
Yeah,
We got the second art in America for what like as our first art. So like the second one that was in Japan, we got the first one, and then vice versa. So like we saw a completely different one for the very first one, which was super cool.
It's funny. There's a storied history behind Yu-Gi-Oh card printings and misprintings and weird printings, and Dark Paladin is one of those where it's just like it is an amazing sword to behold. There's a lot of lore behind everything,
and that was another like good dragon like you could use him in dragon decks too. Even if you couldn't get him,
the first printing of Dark Paladin.
Yeah.
And very nostalgic, but there he is.
Because the one we got was like him farther away, right? And he had like.
Well, I think this might have been the first one. Maybe I'm not sure.
No, the Dark Paladin that we got originally.
Was it that like?
No, I thought it was that. Wasn't it that one that How showed us? I remember that was the Dark Paladin.
Okay.
There was one that was also the weird manga art, but it looked pretty cool.
So.
And we got that one down there in that photo.
I'm going to butcher the story, but essentially how it goes is the version that was supposed to be released in the set in the States was actually like the promo art that Japan got. So we didn't get the one that Japan got in their booster set that was released normally. We got the promotional one. And that was only in first edition packs. And then after a while of everybody complaining, because it was like, yo, these are not the pictures that show up in the magazine ads. It became to, it was like, okay, you know what? If you send it in, we'll switch it out, and then we'll give you the one that it should be as a first edition. in like the actual art that it should be, like how Japan got it.
Mhm.
And that was the only way to get a first edition print of that specific version of that art of that card.
That's
And
super
so
cool,
now,
though.
as a result, that version of that card is insanely expensive. So if you happen to have a Dark Paladin that looks like this, and it's a first edition, and it's like from the States, you are sitting on
Holy shit!
like at least $1,000, at least.
I see one TCG
People
player
love
for like
Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's some
3,200.
deep fried stuff, huh? That like.
Well, that's the thing
so-
about Ultimate
so-
Rares. Like,
yeah,
Ultimate
that's
Rares
actually
are
called
like,
ultimate rare, so it's textured.
yeah, where's the
okay.
So if you were to
an
feel
ulti?
it, every one of those
Uh-huh.
lines, you would feel
It's like
every
embossed.
line.
yeah, that's the thing. That was the wild thing about Ultimate
Yeah.
Rares is they were embossed. Like this is
The
just flat.
ultis, yeah, the ultis were fucking awesome.
And this,
That's
like
what-
I said, this is the first edition corrected art. This is how we should have gotten it, but it was the other art, which was like a super close up. See, because that's the version that was on the booster box, so it makes sense that that's the version that's in the set. It was not. This is what we got right here.
Yeah. Andrew, did you have any other like go-to like super big favorites that
God,
stand out to you?
these.
Oh, I mean, that stand
Anything
out
that
to
like
me?
immediately comes to mind where you're like, man, this was my stuff.
Oh, I mean, there's that stupid one that Joey always played, the Dark Dragon, the Black Dragon. I
Oh,
can't
Red
remember.
Eyes
Red Eyes
Black-
Black Dragon.
Red Eyes,
Red Eyes
yeah,
Black
that was
Dragon.
always like that sort of like you know, that metallic
Yeah.
look that he had. Because you know, Blue Eyes White Dragon kind of had a metallic, but it wasn't as much as that one.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Black Metal Dragon.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
For,
yeah.
for those unaware who might be even slightly interested in getting back into the game just for fun, for free on Master Duel, if you can think of any nostalgic thing, whether it's Dark Magician, Summon Skull, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, any of these iconic cards, there is now more support for them. There, you can make entire decks that are just Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician or just Red Eyes Black
there
Dragon.
are people who have
literally
made
just
entire-
Red Eyes.
There's people who made entire Yu-Gi-Oh like playing YouTube channels based off of playing nothing but decks that are derived off of Dark Magician cards.
So
It is
if you're
fucking
really
insane.
feeling nostalgic and you want to see some like cool new stuff, but you're not sure how to get
Also,
into it, just look
did
up
y'all
one of your
take a
favorite old
shot?
cards. I have
Oh,
I have
no.
Taheda shot.
I'm surprised you say that because I feel like looking at the new cards, like when I was playing, when I tried to play again, the cards got so much more like convoluted.
And
And
No,
like,
this is true.
Pleiades, can you look up the Pendulum Endymion,
Yes,
please?
Endymion. Yes. That's exactly what I was
It is
thinking.
literally the card with the most text in all of Yu-Gi-Oh.
oh, I
Oh
played
yeah.
I played against the guy, and I don't remember what the cards' name were, but there were these little yellow balls, and it was like Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark
Yeah.
3, and like he just got to like keep summoning different like versions of this same card.
If
And
you
it was
showed
God.
me,
Listen,
Andrew, if I sat across from
This
you
is
and I
it.
showed you this card and you got up and left, I would
Uh-huh.
respect you. Because that's a
Yeah.
novel. That's
Yeah.
470 words. That's more words than required for like a 7th grade essay.
I need
like,
my
hey,
glasses.
this-
I can't read
Is
this.
this and like literally
You
Endymion,
should.
like the fucking like
Yes.
the archetype?
Yeah, that's
the
Endymion.
motherfucker
That
that-
is the newest version of
Oh, it's
Endymion,
him?
the original
Jeez.
giant
for
fucking
everybody,
crate.
in the audience, what they wound up doing is every single generation of Yu-Gi-Oh, there's like a new type of card to like freshen things up. After a GX, it was like synchros, which is like you put together random cards in your deck, and like you can just bring out a boss monster from your extra deck. That was when like shit really unlocked because you didn't need polymerization like with fusions. And then after that, it was Xyz, which it was like you don't need a specific type of this and that, so long as they match levels.
You literally
together,
stack
you get a
them
boss
on
monster.
top of one another. Physically, in real life, you take
Yep.
the first one, you take the second one, you put it on top.
You
Then
put,
you put
the
a
lime in
third
the
thing on top.
coconut. But
They're
then
just like
afterwards,
Utopia, bam, Utopia Ray, bam.
and
Anyway,
then afterwards, they're like, "Fuck, what do we do now?" And it to me,
I
it
fucking
was like
hated
after
I fucking
Pokemon
hated
Diamond and
pendulums.
Pearl, where it's like, "Oh, we got a god Pokemon, now what?" And then shit just goes fucking off the rails. They made cards that are half monster, half spell, and you can play them as spells. So it's like if you have it's not like just a vanilla where it's like, oh, vanilla, and then like, oh, you can't just be big with the vanilla. No, you have to be big and also have an effect. How those pace those. Now you have to be big and also you can have an effect as a monster or effect as a spell card. And then also you could put them on one side or the other side and then special summon your whole fucking hand.
So without derailing it too much, if you play it as a spell, do you still get to attack with it, or you've already used it like one? Okay.
No,
That
now it's just a spell.
Put it at the bottom.
It's just a spell.
But the whole thing behind it, is like the whole thing around it is like you pop it and then it goes to your extra deck and then you bring it out with something else and then you do this and you do that. And you do. Point being, this was for me where I was just like, no, I'm done. Fuck this. Fuck this.
You stopped around pendulum too. I died around that.
Anyway.
This is where I was just like, I am not playing this game anymore. And I played this at a competitive level. I was that spiked motherfucker.
We have derailed a lot. Andrew, before I cut us off, was there any other cards that stood out to you as like, oh man, this was the shit back in the day? Or should we pass it to Pleiades?
No, you can pass it to him. I think
then Pleiades, could you hit us with maybe a favorite card followed up by maybe a story real quick?
I'm gonna speed run this, all right? So, like I said,
I might not be able.
This is where
to be like
I went ahead and keel hauled this because I was just like, for me, as I don't know, I've said this before. I love minutia of effects. I love little things, but for me, when I went into this, I was just like, fuck this. I'm done. Like, this is too much to think about. I'm not gonna process this. Fuck it, whatever. When I was going in like super hard or whatever, it was like how How said. It was around the time when the big boss bitch Trishla came out, which is like, you bring out boss monsters out of the extra deck. To me, that was great because to me, that's what Yu-Gi-Oh! Always missed. I hated having to draw into the big fucking boss monsters. I just wanted to be able to bring them out. So for me, that was like, perfect. Bring out boss monsters out of the extra deck, great, perfect, loved it. And in that case, it was like, it was crazy because it was like when Yu-Gi-Oh was really expensive, but honestly, you could buy a bunch of expensive cards and it would actually be worth it. Kind of like how in Magic the Gathering, there's Howl's walked away, but there's something called like Power 9. There's like cards where like literally you could like buy them, hold them, and they would like retain their value. That was what that was, and like for me, that was like really fucking cool. Just because it was like, it sucked because it was like you priced out people who couldn't like use them. But it was also cool because it was like, if you spent a lot of money on cards, you knew you got your money's worth. That shit went out the window, and for whatever it's worth, it's fine. Whatever. It is what it is. But my favorite card has always been, to this day and forever, I got her in the fucking avatar and everything. It is without a doubt fucking tour guide from the underworld. This being potentially the first example of what is essentially a waifu tax in this entire game. Because prior to this whole thing, there wasn't like a I'm just gonna say cards were ugly. Cards were just like fugly. It was just like, oh, here's some demon monster, blah blah blah. But like this was the card where it was like, here's a waifu. And for no fucking reason, this card was like super popular and expensive before anybody was even using it to play with. And but the card was still like upward like $60 for no fucking reason. And innately, people just had this, myself included. It was like, I'm gonna spend $60 for this card, and like fucking like start like trade wars in my card shop for this thing. Why? I don't know. It'll probably be good. Who the fuck knows? Look at this.
Oh,
they
tour guide.
actually built like fucking down in her fucking like stockings. There's whole ass like detail into her. I can't like draw this, but like it's on the background, like detail into her stockings and whatnot. That was like when Yu-Gi-Oh like actually started like drawing attention to their card design. It was fun. It was cool. You didn't have to have just like a cool deck. This would be like you could play a deck and it looked cool.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the biggest thing that I didn't realize at the time was a big thing. A lot of motherfuckers just wanted to play and not even necessarily like win. They just wanted to play and have cool looking shit. And so much of the economy, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Quote unquote economy, was buying shit that looked cool, even if it didn't even make you play better or do better. This being things like fucking limited edition, fucking anime sleeves. Like shit like this. Fucking goddamn double deck boxes. Like how had things cards where it's like, oh hey, these are things that I kept onto. This is the shit that I held onto. Fucking single print Toho double deck boxes. Cause like back in the day, like that was like the biggest flex, having a fucking double deck box. I know that sounds like stupid as hell, having like card game swag, right? But like that was part of the whole thing. It was fun.
Mine, I always had I made like custom sleeves. I double sleeved like outside of tournament. I double sleeved like a lot of my extra deck, but I'd make it like. So I'd make it double sleeve because of the clear sleeve on the out, because I was like, oh, how can I make it? So I used to cut out photos. I used to get like hentai photos.
Oh, on that,
like,
listen, on that note,
and then
that's
put
the other
it
thing.
in.
That in a larger sense of like shit, like being cool. The biggest thing that Yu-Gi-Oh taught me was fucking like, just like the core rules of capitalism. Because what the fuck else did I buy at a certain point? Well, at a certain point, I was playing a deck that made tokens. And I got fucking custom tokens.
Oh, did you get Orcas? Oh, that's like.
Yup.
Mm-hmm. I was supposed to be making like Orcas too.
Fucking.
I made a few.
Deck, like it made custom fucking mechanical fucking tokens. One's the fucking Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. One's the Wing Zero custom. One's the fucking Talburn. All this shit.
Yep. It was fun. Like I used to have like a lot of fun, especially like my Gorse tokens. I used to like get some like sometimes I used to get like like there's cards like that had like an alternate art on a different card and it was hollow. I'd cut it out and put it right on top of like
also for what it's worth,
like,
I know this is gonna come up at some point because it's a funny thing. This is not where I got the name from. But I would feel remiss if I didn't
I know.
point this out while I had it.
There you go. I literally thought that's where you got it from.
It's actually a really fucking dope card. I watched Treasure Planet before I saw that card. There's that. All that to say, motherfuckers will pay for shit, whatever it is, if it's cool enough. That's what Yu-Gi-Oh taught me. Beyond that, I play. Fondest memory was I went into a tournament. And I played just because my homie was trying to get his invite to a big ass tournament, and I just happened to like the city where it was, so we went together. I just played just to play because like whatever. I want to be able to drop and lose to go to the nearby Japanese bakery. He lost at a certain point and just like had to go up, and I was just on a fucking roll, and I'm like, I just want to fucking leave. Can somebody please just fucking knock me out? I play a kid. I play somebody's fucking mom.
Yeah.
I shit you not. I play their fucking mom. And I don't even know that like she's a mom and like her kid's playing. But while I'm playing and I'm like just playing with her like just fucking normal, she's like trying to like call over judges for every little thing that I do. And I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm literally just trying to lose. But it's like I'm just playing the game like as well as I can. And then I fucking beat her, despite all the like 10 different judge calls. Be like I'm just playing, and then I play your fucking kid final round, and then the mom is behind the kid saying, "Yo, get him, get him, get him." I'm just like, what? Is this real life right now?
Big ass rip, yo.
It spoke to me where it's just like, man. Shit just really isn't worth it sometimes. And honestly, a lot of times you can do your best when you're not even trying. That is what I've learned. Like Kazuki Takahashi has enabled me to make friends through how. Has enabled me to understand scarcity and demand through like selling merchant shit. Also like the opportunity with like making shit like Orcas. And then also that, man, sometimes the harder you try, the less likely things are to come out in your favor. So like sometimes, the best thing to do is just go with the flow. Just do it however you can. And above and beyond, man, I abandoned this game because like the community has always been like people who started out with the thing real young and then like kept with it as they're going older. So it's kind of like, oh fuck, I feel like I should be in something that's more mature, like how Howe said. Something like Magic the Gathering, hell, poker. A lot of like people who like really early on started playing Yu-Gi-Oh and really good, they just went to like competitive poker, and that makes sense because like the bluffing instinct is there, the mind games. But the thing is, it's like regardless of all that, I can't help but feel. And also, again, I would never want to play this game again. I will watch YouTube content for it just because it's interesting. It is, for me, it's not worth playing, but like I cannot deny the fact that it has unabashedly enriched my life, and that's why it's been such a fucking strange phenomenon where it's like I hate this game. I hate this game because I grew out of it in the sense that like it's just like not what I'm playing anymore. But like doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. It's just what other people play with. It's not what I play. But I wouldn't have the friends that I have now. I wouldn't be like flipping shit on eBay. I wouldn't have like gone into those kinds of things. I wouldn't have understood like the whole hustle game and all that if it wasn't for him. I wouldn't have like met half the fucking people. I wouldn't have been comfortable where I am right now if it wasn't for him. And that's why even if like I've gone beyond the point where, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh was like kind of like the root, the foundation of my life. And I know that sounds fucking pathetic, but like, yo, you need a common factor to bring you together with the people around you. I don't know who else has made shit that has affected me more in my life than this. So, fucking rest in peace, Kazuki Takahashi.
Rest in
I don't
peace.
think there's anything else you could. I don't think there's anything more you could wish for in your life than have that effect on people, where you literally enrich their lives by the shit that you made. Rest in peace, Kazuki Takahashi.
Thank
Drink
you
today.
for going on our journey with us as we walk down memory lane about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kazuki Takahashi. But without further ado, we realize we're like an hour into what should have been lots of
All right,
D&D.
Manuel.
Fucking
here is where
Kazuki
you
Takahashi's
two
worth it, goddammit.
Yeah, Manuel, go ahead and cut all that out. And
Yeah.
He's not
YouTube
watching this shit.
starting
He
right
didn't
now.
even edit the last episode.
yeah, Jamie, cut that out. Cut that out. And
Cut that just right now.
we will get into D&D. The last time we left off, we had an interesting interaction between our resident barbarian and and some local town guards. And I guess we'll kind of resume that interesting interaction.
Oh my fuck! God damn it, Wesley! Goddamn! Wait! Wesley and
Jesus.
Leslie both redeemed Tasia shot.
So how many shots are we taking?
Well, I actually took one just now, so I am -1. Y'all got to take 2. I only have to take
2 it is.
I cannot drink
Also-
because Leslie, go buy me some alcohol.
God damn it! Do I have
Happy Army Day.
Is she just watching you from the other room?
Leslie's literally watching me from
She
the other
just shows
room.
up like ah.
Like that's what Leslie actually. Let me go. Give me a sec. Let me go open up my window.
At a certain point, Manuel, if you actually happen to like edit this or whatever, I will ask you to go ahead and do some form of edit with like things in terms of like we talked about like monsters and shit in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like boring if you haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! There's somebody who actually made an interesting documentary about how like fucked the game went from like 0.0 to 0.1.
But like my friends would fucking like after I stopped playing, fucking like randomly got me like the last thing where it was like this was like the biggest deck that I was playing back when I was playing. Wait. Okay, there we go. And to this day, nobody pronounces this properly.
Pleiades.
You have to hold it.
Oh, no. What's his name?
Heradic something. I just don't know what his name is. Can you like press it against the fucking camera?
Hold on. Let me try and like put it up closer.
You barely got closer.
I know. I don't want to like fuck up the focus. Now? Wait, hold on.
Is it Dragon King of a Tomb? Adam? Atum?
Atum. I used to call it Atum.
If you can get this right in the chat, I will gift you a game on Steam of your design of like whatever the fuck your request is.
No,
You know, statistically, if you all guess something different, one of you is going to get a free Steam game.
It's a win-win,
there's
boys.
A clear enough shot, correct?
Go ahead and go out down in the comments. Comment what you think the card's called.
Card games are that much. I'm that much of a simp for like card games that I actually wound up keeping something that I was requested to sell, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna keep this shit. Only one person is gonna get this.
You're like, I need to like get in on you.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. There's literally only one person who would get this, and that's fine. There we go.
Literally can't see it. Whatever.
It's okay.
There we go.
If you don't recognize it from the art, you don't need to recognize it, I promise.
Exactly.
It is information you will never need in your entire lifetime.
It is the stupidest, hokiest shit where it's like if you grew up watching like shitty 4Kids dubs, it would like have in your heart just like this weird tinge, even though you know it was like whatever it was adapted from was butchered, but it's like, damn, they did do that shit in that show. So it almost makes you feel like, damn, I have this like tingling in my heart.
So anyway, without further ado, some Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. Okay.
Shout out to Blue Eyes White Drag Queen. Apparently, we actually fucking know we have connections here. Eventually, we're gonna have that like link this collab up at a certain point. I will say that. I don't know how this amount of like Yu-Gi-Oh shit just came out in 1 week, but tragically, that's how that shit happened. Hey, there we go. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go ahead and switch over to down here. Okay, there we go.
All right, boys. So how are we gonna do this?
What the fuck was happening in the last session? I was absolutely gone.
So,
and also Warren.
yeah,
if you want me to go ahead and cut off the background music, just let me know.
Oh, here we'll just play a little bit of like a small battle theme in the background because you're still here. I don't know if you guys can hear this.
I can hear it.
Okay, so TLDR, you over here, you murdered like 5 of the dudes. Basically, the last time that we were here, Pleiades decided to mouth off to, Pleiades' character, aka Pryor, was trying. He was mouthing off to some guards because they're waiting in line in a brothel. I believe Stick went invisible, and wait, did you guys both go invisible?
I believe we're high enough level that he just turned me invisible as well.
Okay, so he contact invisible Stick and Sen contact invisibility and decided to walk in as Pryor was trying to go and fight off these 11 guards because Pryor decided to mouth off to one of them One guy looked like he was super beat up. They were talking about how some guy with this big sword, wink wink, a Gonzo. You guys could kind of already assume that was a Gonzo. He kind of set you guys up to like he went to he had a plan for you guys to all tackle this in the next day, but he went the night of when you guys went
But, like,
over
what
to
if they weren't-
investigating in the house.
But what if they weren't as big of pussies?
As big of a what?
Because as big of pussies, because I feel like that would have helped their plan go through better.
So like I don't remember what's happening. I don't know who fought. I don't know like who's actually doing stuff.
So, to kind of recap the very last thing that happened, we were sort of biding our time until we were supposed to go sort of be at a place at a specific time, and he got into a little bit of a scrimmage, a scrape with these gentlemen.
I ain't say shit. I said exactly what was on my goddamn mind, and
You
I
did do
told them
that.
exactly how the shit was, and they happen to have a problem with it.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that free speech is protected. However, your speech is being challenged by a large man in plate armor with an axe, and we're not there.
Exactly. So
Yeah, he's
now
fighting a
I get to
Bazooso.
challenge their speech with my speech with 2 axes.
All right, good luck.
All
Figure it
right.
out.
I'm gonna let
That's what I'm
you. I guess
saying.
I'm gonna let you take your turn. I don't know who you're attacking, but I'll let
Wait, I
you
get
could
to
just
attack
ping.
now?
Yeah, I'll just let you start because I don't know where we started off. So I'll give you the upper
Okay,
hand
no,
because
hold
I'm my
on
nice
then.
guy.
Let me actually bring this up. I didn't think I was actually going to be able to open up on this. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I think you're still raging, if I'm correct.
Yeah, we are 5 turns into what should be 10 total. I think you rage for a minute.
How
Let's
long is a minute in
find out
game?
for chat. Each round is approximately 6 seconds. So
Yo, is the
10
music hella
rounds
loud?
for 1 minute? I don't even hear it, honestly.
It's okay. I was just wondering.
well,
We got
saying is
rage
weird
here.
question.
Let's go ahead and link that for the chat. Just sort of put that down there. Your rage lasts for 1 minute, so you have 4 rounds left on that. Oh, I'm sorry, 5 rounds left on that son of a bitch.
Okay. So what do I do right now? Do I roll? What is this?
What do you want to do?
I am if I'm getting attacked, I'm gonna try and get back at these goddamn pencil neck some bitches.
Sounds like attacking.
All right, I'm going go attack.
Just tell me who you're gonna just ping one of these guys.
Yeah, which one of these 5?
There's
Okay,
4
all
of
right.
them, correct? Which
There's 5 of them plus Bazooso.
5 of them?
Just
Okay,
4
cool.
plus Bazooso.
Which of them have been damaged?
From what I remember, none of them because he killed the other guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
what
you
is
just killed like 5 guys.
What's the relevance of them having a purple and a green or a blue and a
Nothing.
yellow?
It's just only supposed to tell you who they are, so we know who dies.
Okay, I got you. All right.
Literally just indicators.
Yes.
And I'm gonna go ahead and go at damn it. Wait, how do I ping this? God damn it! Fuck.
Hold it in. Just hold it in.
Oh,
There you go.
Left click,
Yeah,
hold
like
it
that.
in.
there we go. Okay, yeah, this one.
Okay.
So this one down here, purple.
Yep.
Right, purple.
Slash roll 20.
Hang on. You should have stuff on your character sheet that does it automatically for you.
Probably.
Scroll on down. Great Axe Rage. Click that son of a bitch.
Here we go. Bio info, character sheet, scroll down.
Great Axe Rage.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
All right.
DM
15
a
does hit.
Cool. Go ahead and roam your mouse over to chat and click on Great Axe Rage. Literally just like right under your 15 that you rolled. It should give you like a link you can click and it'll roll damage for you.
Should. Wait.
Yeah,
Oh.
whatever
There we
fucking
go.
music.
There
I
you
just
go.
was on the text specifically. That's what it was.
Yeah.
15.
All right, bam. This
Rolled
guy
a 15
fucking,
to hit. Got a 15 for
this
damage.
guy So your axe slides through him. You see, you just chop him down the shoulder, but he's not yet dead. But he's looking pretty. He falls to like one. You kind of see like the part, like the opposite side of the body, like the let's say you slash him, and the part that you hit him, his body kind of slumps over. He's not dead, but he's bleeding out a lot.
Well, let's fix
looking
that
pretty
shit right
rough.
now. God damn it!
Do you get 2 attacks?
I mean,
Oh, okay. Okay, well,
I think
wait, what's a 10?
I think.
Okay.
No, it's attack.
Okay, well, 10 misses.
Okay. All right.
All right. So this guy's bleeding. He's like, so the guy that you hit, this guy right here, purple, he's bleeding. He's like, Bazuso, and he's coughing out blood. And Bazuso's like, oh no, you almost killed Jack. He's my best friend. So Bazuso takes his turn. All right.
Hold on, I gotta get these names down. I gotta get my. Okay,
He's all like, so he's just like, Jack, I know. He's like, hang in there, buddy. And he looks at you, and Bazuso, he takes off his helmet, and he looks super ugly, bald-headed guy, no eyebrows, looks like a basic bad guy from an anime. And he looks at you, and he's like, I'm gonna show you my super secretest technique. And you see him kind of swirl his axe around, and then he just like, tornado axe, and he drops it on you.
Just hang my butthole then.
All right. He hits at 14. It's a 20. All right. And he swings down at you. And as he hits you, all right, let's see how much damage that he does.
I'm sure it's some amount of damage.
Or hits you for 11 damage. All right, you're almost fucking dead. Oh shit. Okay, you're at like what? You're at 6 HP. And then he looks at you again. He's just like, and this is for Dan. We don't know who Dan is. You guys don't know who Dan is. It's one of the guys you killed. They're just laying on the floor. And he goes for another attack.
Get you a Ryu or a Ken.
All right, 12. That misses. All right, so you look like you're pretty beat up. Purple guy. So other purple guy that you didn't hit. He goes for an attack. All right, 21 hits. So he goes for an attack. He has a club, and he smacks you straight across the face. All right. But for some reason, you fall straight to the floor. You guys see you fall straight to the floor? All right. You don't.
Pryor falls straight to the floor.
Yeah. Pryor, you just got hit for all of his HP, but he doesn't. They hit him, and he's not like. For some reason, Pryor doesn't see. He looks like so he falls to the ground. All right. They hit you, Pryor. This guy right here hits you with his club, and you're slumped on the ground. What the fuck? I thought I stopped the music. How did I stop the music?
Now I hate to do this because I know you're trying to save his life and all. He does have Orcish Fury though.
Oh shit!
I think it's Orcish.
Oh, where is it? Relentless Endurance. I think.
Relentless Endurance. And I
When
hate.
reduced
I
to
know
zero
you're
hit
trying to
points,
save his
but
life.
not killed. You drop to 1
Yeah, but
instead.
Okay, so he's not dead. Okay, so he hits you.
No,
I mean, if y'all want a meta game, that's cool. Okay, another guy.
I
goes
know
in for
you're
the hit.
trying to help
All right.
him, but
All right, well that guy misses. All right, this guy hit.
I think we may have
This
just
guy
delayed
super
the
misses.
inevitable.
okay. I tried.
All right, and that guy misses. All right, Pryor, you're at 1 HP left, dog.
All right.
Do you want to maybe talk this out instead?
I have one question.
You have 1 HP.
What the fuck is everybody else doing while I'm fighting all these people?
They
Watching.
left.
Are we gonna cut to us? Because I do want to know what's
Because
happening.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because, like, that's what Pryor's, like, initial plan was. Like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and take away attention, and then everybody else can do whatever the fuck.
They went invisible as you were fighting.
Right, but we're
Okay.
still doing something. We're not just watching him die, right?
No, you guys already went
So-
inside.
So potentially
Okay,
we
okay,
could
okay,
do
so then-
something and then come back to him, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, so they're invisible, they're doing shit, while I'm taking all these fucking, like, hits to the head, then.
Mm-hmm.
We could come back. Like, if we did what we wanted to do while he's doing this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, give me like a pause of time. Like, while I'm like taking all the fucking hits, I'm literally giving them
Well,
like a full like
Well,
what did
ability
this
to
is-
do
this
whatever
is-
the fuck they want.
This is what I'm saying. It started
Mhm.
with Pryor insulting the guard, right? And then him slashing down the guard and killing him, right? As
Uh-huh.
soon as the battle started, we went invisible, and then we went into fuck, I don't remember the name of the place, but we went into the tavern, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, yeah.
Or the
I think it's Hidden
restaurant.
Treasures.
Hidden Treasures.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yes.
if we cut back, like all this combat hasn't happened yet, but we go to Pryor or we go to Sen and I, what's going on with us?
Thank you.
Then
Thank
Pleiades
you.
would have to get off of this call.
What?
And then you guys,
Okay.
we would have,
Unbelievable.
because you guys are separated at this point.
Well, hold on, I can do that.
Yeah,
I was trying to finish it, but he had
Oh,
Orcus
you're trying to
Fury,
finish
so
him, so
Okay, wait, I
Like-
can do that. I can do that. Let me see, hold on.
so
I can hit the
you guys
mute
are like,
and then like just let
Don't
me know
worry,
when the
I
shit's
can die
done.
with startling efficiency.
If that's how we want to do it, is that how we want to do it?
Yeah, finish your interesting combat that you totally have a chance of winning.
All right. I can also do this. Okay. So what is my next step then?
How many little guys are left? Or did they all attack already?
there's 4 of them, but then one of them is like pretty much gonna die.
Have they all
Well,
attacked?
Kill the motherfucker gonna die.
Mhm.
All right,
Literally.
Pryor. Good luck, bud.
Wait, actually, hold on.
Is he going to talk this out?
How many people have I killed at this point?
Like, I don't know, maybe 5.
I think 5.
5 out
I
of
think
how
it is
many?
5 out of like 11.
Okay.
Either 5 or 3. I don't remember.
Should there
One of
be
those
a
numbers.
soundtrack going on right now?
A what?
A soundtrack going on right now.
What do you need sound check?
Like a music track, SFX, background music.
oh,
Oh, yeah, but then we were talking, so we
oh,
had,
okay.
so I was,
Fine. That's fine. We got 6 out of 5. All right, cool.
Listen, you know that the guy you have killed, Dan, is Bezuso's best friend. So just take a hostage.
You say that.
all right. You,
Wait a second. Wait a second. Just
I like how there's like some dilemma here.
minuto. Just 1 second.
All right, so I think Dan's dead. I forgot this guy's
No,
name is
Dan's not dead. You said he was
no, Dan died. I forgot the other. Let's forget the other guy's name. I just gave him default. We'll call him
Jack.
we'll call him
It was
Zach.
Jack.
Jack. There you go. So Jack right here, he's dying. He's spilling out blood. He's trying to hold on. All right, he's holding on to his neck. He's like, he's bleeding out. Bazuso has no helmet on no more.
You said Jack was the one who was the last one who died?
Jack is almost
Jack?
dead. It was Dan's. It's Bezusa's best friend. He said.
Okay.
Bezusa's
Okay.
So you killed Jack.
Wait,
You
hold
killed
on. Okay. What is I'm sorry, I'm trying to find my deception roll right here.
It's an alphabetical order, bud.
Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and try for a deception roll. Where it's gonna be like you said his name is Jack?
Are you talking about the guy that's dying?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. So Pryor's gonna be like, coming back. It just sounds like he crazy sounds like Jack.
Huh?
He's gonna try and say like, "Oh damn, Jack flew into my body, and now I'm Jack."
Wait, what are you trying to do?
Listen, I'm attacking somebody who I'm trying to kill. Right? I have no way of getting out of this fucking engagement. But what if myself, having high charisma, am able to fool my attackers into thinking that the person that I killed, who they love and they have an affection towards, actually entered my own body?
Okay, then that would be a persuasion check. Let's see.
All right, let's go. Let's try this.
So what you're saying is you get hit by the club, right? You go down, but your relentless endurance brings you back up, and you're gonna try to persuade them that you are now Dan, the dead guard, who has entered Pryor's body.
Exactly.
All right, give me perception. Give me a fucking.
Yes?
Give me a persuasion check, and then I'm gonna need you to say. I want you to hear what you're gonna say. But but then you only give me deception or deception. Just put deception. Was that deception?
Is it deception?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Which is it?
I guess you use here. I'll let you use deception. So all right. Use deception 8. All right. What do you say? I'll give you
exactly what he would have said.
Okay. Well, what
but I need you to say something like literally. Like, what is it that you're trying to say to deceive them on?
No. Okay, wait, hold on. What was the motherfucker's name?
Dan
Hibiki.
Dan Hibiki.
Hey.
Dan Distick.
This guy, he.
Help! Please! Help!
All right. So you're over here calling for help, and they're
man at the fucking wedding. But also, wait, hold
All
on,
right.
no, because I gotta do the fucking check. We're doing checks.
I mean, you already did your deception check right there.
What do you mean?
I actually
All right.
didn't even roll. Like, okay.
What did you click?
I didn't click
You
a
wrote
goddamn
deception,
thing,
though.
actually.
But was that just deception right there that was rolled?
I mean, did I click, actually? I might have missed
It says right here, deception 8.
Oh, shit. I actually didn't even see if I clicked.
You know what? I'll be a nice guy. Give me another one.
Okay,
Here, I'll be a nice guy. Let's go.
Okay, what am I supposed to click right now?
Deception again.
Okay. Big.
Gonna be even lower.
Okay, Kingfisher 9000, Kingfisher 9000, Kingfisher 9000. Come on. Kingfisher 9000.
So 13. All right, so not as high as that one. It's not as low. All right. So Bazuso raises his eyes He raises his eyebrow and looks at you, and he's just like, "You're not dead. I'm not even married. What the hell are you talking about?" He's like, "All right, buddy, you're trying all your stupid little tricks, but if you don't shut the hell up, we're gonna have to just take you out right now. So either give up, or we're gonna take you out."
Okay. Does everybody else have a round before I act, or do I act now?
No, this is your. I let you have your one free action to talk and stuff,
It's
but
all
it's gonna
you,
be
bud.
battle. It's gonna be
all
battle, or
die.
you run the fuck away or something.
Okay, so in that case, Pryor's just gonna be like,
Most accurate RP I've ever seen of being at 1 HP.
This guy's like slowly dying. All right, I don't know what you want to do with your 1 HP left. Are you dead? Ladies, I need you to do something because we need to continue, dude. Please.
fucking plain dead, basically.
Okay, are you like on the floor? you
yeah,
standing,
absolutely.
give me this. All right. So you fall on the floor.
No, I've been beaten to fucking back. I'm just gonna go ahead and be like, yeah, I got beat the fuck and back. I am just, go ahead. I at this point
All right.
deserved everything is that I have done.
I think this is a performance check, if anything.
All right. Here, let's go with the performance.
You don't get to use performance a lot, but he is definitely performing.
Let's go with your super acting right here. This acting chops. All right, give me a performance check, and
oh my god!
No, that's perception. That's perception.
Hang on.
That's perception. Hang on. Performance.
I'll still
right under
drink to that.
Oh, performance? Okay.
Yeah, I will still honor that, and I
performance.
will drink to it, but roll performance, not perception.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Performance. Wait. Okay. Kingfisher 9,000. Kingfisher 9,000. Kingfisher 9,000.
Oh my god!
Hey,
All
it's
right.
better than a 1.
all right, so it's 11. Okay, so they look at you. You fall down to the ground, and they're like,
Listen, I've been beaten to
so
fucking
everybody-
back. Do I really need to like persuade them that
So
much?
Jack that's bleeding out. They come over to him. They look like you're dead. So they're like these two guys are here. Other purple guy and purple and green guy. Actually, they all come to his rescue and start wrapping him up. Bazuso and blue and yellow guy come up to you and they start poking you with their weapons, and they're like, "Huh? He kind of died suddenly." So they kind of listen to you, and he's like, give him a good kick. Maybe he's messing around. All right, so he gives you a kick. All right.
Okay.
And your body your body looks like it just moves, like you kind of ragdolls a little bit. You fly like a good 2 feet over because he's giving you a really hard kick. He's like, "This is for Dad." And so they look at you and they're like, "Oh man, we can't let the city know. We can't let the king, the royal guard know that we killed a dude and this guy out here. We're gonna dispose of this guy's body. We're gonna bring him in." So they just grab you. Bazuso grabs you, puts you over his shoulder, and fucking walks you in. As you guys, so how many turns was this? Like a minute. So you guys barely got in. And as you guys are in, what's up?
It took us a minute to get into this fucking place.
It took you guys. It's only been a minute since he's been fighting. You guys are already inside for like a minute.
Okay.
I don't think more than 10 rounds has happened.
No,
Fighting,
we were on
like, him and
round
Pleiades.
6 or something.
Yeah. So it's like not even a minute. So like half is like 30 seconds. So they have Pleiades. They have Pleiades over on his shoulder. All right, Bazuso picks him up, put him on his shoulder, and walks him in. And you guys kind of see, as you guys are invisible inside. Here, let me move you guys over. Where are you? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh nope. There's our town map. Where is it? All right. So you guys walk in it's dark AF. I don't even know where you guys are.
Me either.
Did it? So let me and then we're just gonna go reveal areas. So you guys are in this super long hallway. That's walking in. I need to actually put you guys on the map too. Actually, do I copy you guys? Is that how it works?
You did that.
That's the easiest way. I don't know if Stick had one on the last map or not, but
I think. No thanks. Take that. Make sure. Oh, oops. So you guys are asleep. So you guys are walking. You guys are inside. The door opens up as you guys halfway through the hallway in the brothel, and you guys see us. You guys see Bezuso. Why isn't this not copying? Okay, here you go. Oops. Delete that. Oof. Copy too many of you guys.
What do you mean, you guys?
So where are you? Okay.
I have no idea at this point. God rest Gusky Takahashi.
All right, so you guys are in the brothel. This is a super long hallway with this door at the end. I think I looked past the door.
Bullshit.
Right, and you see Pleiades. So as you guys are walking in towards the door, you see Bezuso kind of marching in with what's his name? Please, who's your guy's name again? Pryor. You see him Pryor over on his shoulder.
Ironically, it's actually also a Yu-Gi-Oh card's name.
I'm so confused. It took us 30 seconds to get through this hallway.
What do you mean?
So I was going into this brothel, right?
Uh-huh.
As soon as he started combat, I was gonna walk through because the distraction is what I wanted, right?
Uh-huh.
So we walked into the brothel, or at least I did. I'm not gonna speak for Sen, but I assume that's what he was coming with me.
yeah, I'm behind you vaguely.
So in the amount of time it took us to get from where we were next to Pryor to this part of the hallway, he has already been killed, picked up by Bezuso, and brought to where we're at. Does that make sense? Okay.
It does make sense because in combat, 10 rounds is a minute. If it's only been 6 minutes, it's only been 6 rounds. It's only been no less than it's been less than the third. It's 45 seconds.
Okay, can I ask you something else?
Uh-huh.
If I were to, would you consider? Well, okay, so he's gonna walk past us, right? How tightly is he gripping this? Because he's limp at this point. Pryor, right?
Pryor's pretty beat up.
Okay, but he's not he doesn't have this guy chained up on him. He's just kind of carrying.
No,
him,
he just
right?
has him. He has his over his shoulder.
Okay.
So maybe I should have explained this a little better. So you guys are already inside. You guys have been inside already. So when you guys are already inside, walking into it, there's some time. There's a little bit of a time lapse where they beat him up, and as you guys are walking through invisible, you guys hear the door open behind you guys, and you see him Bezuso's on his shoulder. My bad. I was just trying to.
Okay, I'm with you.
So there's a little bit of time. There is a time lapse between. So it's not straight 30 seconds where you guys walked in. 30 seconds later, he's beat up.
But he's just kind of carrying him over his shoulder. He's not he doesn't seem too worried about Pryor getting out of his grip, right?
No, he's just
this is more just
he's this guy's dead.
Okay,
this guy's probably dead, so he's just kind of holding him over his shoulder.
Invisibility specifies that it makes
Uh-huh.
things invisible that I'm wearing or carrying. So if I were to
Uh-huh.
grab Pryor,
Mm.
he's a half orc, but he's small, right? I don't know what size he is.
To Pryor's account, he would claim that he's not small and or also not a half orc. However, he would also be smaller than an orc. So
Right, because
He
you
is
are
size
half
category
gnome,
medium.
right? Like technically, or
Yeah.
halfling. I don't remember.
he is smaller than he thinks he is.
I-
He
I-
is Napoleon as fuck.
Because what I want to do is Stick turns around and he sees his friend, and the plan didn't work as expected, right? So
Mm-hmm.
what I was hoping to do is if I could like take him from him and just like pull his legs basically out from under or on top of Bezuso. Invisibility specifies if I'm wearing or carrying something, it becomes invisible. So if I were to grab him,
and carry him. Is that what you're saying?
if I were to grab him by his legs, would
And,
he
like,
become
pull him off?
invisible with me? Is
Is
the
that
question.
is that technically carrying?
Wouldn't be the
So you're
first
just gonna
one,
pull him
Carrie.
off.
What do you
So-
consider carrying is what I'm asking, and would you let me turn him invisible with us?
This is pretty interesting.
So
Hmm.
I have a question, a counter question.
Yes.
Let's say it does turn him invisible, just for sake of argument. Do you think that they might be at least a little concerned that
I mean,
they're like,
I'll
oh
leave.
no?
Like I'll leave as soon as like if I let him pass by us and then just
Mhm.
kind of like he's moving forward, I grab him from behind. So we separate Bezuso and Pryor, right? And then we leave out the front door and we regroup. Cuz the plan's fucked. Like we fucked the plan.
Sure.
Fuck
You guys want
that
to take
play
him?
good. Woo!
Yeah,
What-
I'll let you take.
What if we wait
like-
and see where they go with him?
Okay,
And maybe they
okay.
like put him down in a chair, like on the
Okay.
ground.
All right.
And then
all right,
you
we'll
just
keep
sort of
this
like,
going.
you just sort of wait, and then the second he's not like in a grip, you just grab him and you just fucking go.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, we agree. We're going to follow Bezuso then.
We'll
All
see
right.
maybe what his plan is.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Bezuso is gonna be I'll make Bezuso just whatever Pryor's. So Bezuso
gonna-
walks over. Oh shit! Why can't I move past you guys?
I'm a scrawny man, so
I am.
I don't know how big you guys are, but so are you guys actively trying to avoid him?
Yeah.
I'm like up against the wall, like
Same.
And I
Or
am.
so here his
fucking
his armor clinking, clink 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 clink, and you guys just are like hugging the walls, like ducking,
yeah.
right as he's holding Pryor
yeah.
over.
As soon as he passes by, I'm like, "Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear."
He's all like,
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
what'd you say? You're like, do you have trouble
Listen,
breathing, Bezuso?
I thoroughly appreciate the callback because I thought I was one of the only ones who actually remembered that fucking song.
Oh no, I love the meme where it's like the guys. I can't think of the show right now, but they're like, "It's free real estate." I'm like,
Tim and Eric.
yeah, Tim and Eric.
It's free real estate.
It's free
Fucking
real
Tim
estate.
and Eric.
Because like people have like spliced that together, and it's good. It's good.
Oh god damn it! Shout out to Yang Yang Twins. Real shit.
I'm
Bazoo.
following this guy.
So this guy, he gets to the door. He's like, he knocks on the door. Bam, bam, bam. He's like, Jim, we got the guy that killed Dan, right? You see the door. It's a metal door with a little, like, it has a little like eye, like a what do you call it? Those little
Oh, like a slot.
like a slot, an eye slot. And this guy has a black. You guys clearly see. You guys are right. If you guys are right behind him, yes. You see, he has a black eye, and he opens up the door, and it's the guy that went on, like the guy that was Jim, the guy that basically opened the door is the guy that got beat up. That he ran inside and went to go call Bezuso. They open up the door, and he takes him into this room. Let me reveal it. All right, so you guys walk on in. You guys sneak in.
I can't walk in.
Yeah, my.
Oh, it's okay.
my
Oh, no. I
control
have a
of
door
this
there.
is very interesting.
I have a door there. That's why. Let me just
Oh,
move you
okay.
guys.
Stream will be able to see this. So when I try to move my little guy, this is what's happening
Oh,
when I'm
that's
trying to move my
interesting.
little guy. It's a good time, let me tell you.
Can you guys even move your guys' characters?
Yeah, I can move.
You know what? I'll just
Yeah.
refresh.
Okay.
Hopefully, it won't show anything
technically,
important
I'm
for stream.
capable of doing this, yes.
I think we're good. I don't think it'll show the link. Yeah, I think we're good.
The
So, Jim,
flash grips
let
don't
me,
work out.
Hey, where's this guy? So Jim, you
There we
see
go.
Jim over here.
Perfect.
He's just like, oh yeah. He's like, so Bazuso's like, man, this guy was kind of hard to kill. Like, sheesh. Maybe I should have thought about it before hitting him. He's like, well, he was disrespecting us. He's like, but he didn't. Bazuso's like, but look, he killed Dan, and he almost killed. I forgot who the other guy. What's the other guy's name again? Jack. He almost killed Jack. He's like, oh man, I'm sorry. He's like, next time you guys do that, I'm gonna cut you guys down myself. He's like, we have to figure out how to dispose of this body over here. All right. So he comes over here. Jim opens up this little gate.
Yeah. What does this look like? Is this like a little cell or something?
Now this is a
Jello.
basically it's not a cell. I mean, it is a cell. So it's kind of like a spot where they actually. So, give me. Actually, I'll just make it this a little easier. So in this brothel, you cannot bring your weapons inside. And
But
what they do is
see
the
us when
guards.
we're invisible. Oh no, I understand
No.
what you're saying. I understand what you're
So
saying.
basically, the people that walk in, there's this guy, the guard here, aka this is just Jim. He takes your guys' weapons and stores them inside of these boxes right here.
Damn, what?
I assume you mean his because we're invisible.
You guys are invisible, yes. So he's
But
gonna
this
take.
is where they would normally put weapons if we were to like check in to the brothel. You know.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
So these are for the people.
Had a
So,
bigger dick.
so this is another door right here, a wooden door. So then Bazuso, they walk into this place. Bazuso drops him back off, plops him on the floor here. He's just like, he's like telling Jim, he's like, Jim, find a way to just keep this guy's body inside of this one of these what do you call it? These chests here, and we'll dispose of his body at the end of the shift. So Jim's like, oh man, or do I? It's gonna stink. He's like, well, yeah, I should have took care of him before I did. So now you got to take care of my dirty work. Then so Bazuso walks out. He throws him into the thing, locks him up. Actually, they kind of take off all of Pryor's weapons and shit, strip him down so he's a little not naked, but just he doesn't have all his stuff on him, and they just kind of stuff his body into this chest and close it, and then Bazuso walks. You see him; he walks out. Okay, well, let's just pretend that this is Bazuso. He walks out to this door and he just walks on in.
When he walks past,
Invisibility
is not broken unless you like cast a spell or attack something. Could I try to delicately like see if I can like sort of pinch the key off him? You know what I mean? Like if he ties it onto a belt or puts it in a pouch, just when he walks by, just see if I can get a quick little sneak in. If I can't, it's it's whatever. Like I'm not gonna try too hard, but if it's gonna walk right past me, I'm gonna give it a shot.
do you have sleight of hand? There's sleight of hand.
I mean,
right?
everyone does, but I don't know how good at it I am. But everyone can make a sleight of hand check. I just don't know if it'll go.
Yeah, did you want to? Yeah, you could do. Do you want to do sleight of hand? You can do sleight of hand.
I'll sure give it a shot.
Since you're invisible, I'll give you like an advantage on that sleight of hand.
Gotcha. How's 21?
All right, 21. All right, you swipe that shit so fast, like you guys. He's like his armor's so heavy, his plate armor's so heavy. As he's walking, you swipe it off of him. He doesn't feel it at all, and it's like the keys don't even like clink because of his arm. Like every step that he takes is so loud, and you just swipe it off of him.
Cool. I will just sort of like float it over to myself, put it in my pocket so it goes invisible, and let him continue on about his day.
Got it. So he walks off over to this area, Bazuso.
Is there any other guards here now?
It's just Jim.
Okay.
It's just Jim here.
Okay.
So he's here just kind of waiting for people to come in.
Okay. Can I go as close to Jim as possible? While invisible, right? It lasts an hour or 2 hours. It lasts an hour. So I want to go as close to him as I can. And I want to, like, in sort of like an ominous, I'm going to be like, Jim, is that you? Jim, what?
Are we all pretending to be his dead friends now?
Why didn't
I like how you guys are
me,
thinking.
Jim? Why didn't you help? Why did you just run away, Jim? Jim,
I like this.
I'm so cold, Jim. Jim, you need to go. Jim, go tell my family what happened. They deserve to know, Jim.
But you see him kind of scurry off. He's like, he's kind of like looking around. He's like, he starts to like, he's just like, oh man, am I still concussed? And he starts slapping himself to kind of. You're still talking to him, right? You're like,
they deserve to know from you, Jim.
And so he sits there. He's like, whoa! He jumps back. He's like, who's there? He's like,
it's
who is
Dad.
it?
It's Dad. Jim. Jim, tell my family. Tell them what happened. Tell them that I died fighting to save our city, to save our country. Tell them I was a hero, Jim.
So Jim is over here. He's like, oh, I didn't know you wanted to be a hero. A hero. Hey, I didn't. I thought you left your family. He's all shaking. He's like, are those your last words, Dan? He's like shaking up. He's like,
Jim.
His weapon and his shield.
Jim, I don't have much time. Orc Paler calls to me, Jim. Jim, go tell my family. Tell them I love them, Jim. and then I'm gonna like back up into the back of the room, like.
And then he puts his
I can't back up, but.
So he puts his things down. He starts crying, wiping off his face, and you see him. He's kind of wincing in pain because his face is all bruised up, and he's crying. He's like, "I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry, Dan. I'll live out your last for your memory. I'll make sure that knowing that you're not forgotten, you're a hero. I'll make sure they have a statue of you here in this brothel. I know it's not the greatest place to have a statue of a hero, but hey, you might have given the best dick ever." And he starts.
But
he just starts
in a
crying.
jar?
So you kind of see him. He's still standing there crying. He like opens up the gate, right? He opens up the gate, and he comes down here, and he's like, I gotta go tell the guys about I gotta tell the guys outside about Dan's last words. His spirit has come to me. I don't know if it's God. I don't know why Paylor has chosen me to hear his voice, but I'm gonna go and I'm gonna spread the word. And he walks on out of this door.
Okay, can we lock it right behind him?
Wait.
Can how does this door lock? Can I lock it like right behind?
Yes.
The gate is
Sen has the key.
Yeah, I picked the key. We can just kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. Sen has the
this
key.
door
So
is
if you guys
getting
want
locked for sure.
So yes,
I don't know if we have the key,
So yes.
key to that door, but I know we have the key to this door.
Okay, do we have the key to this door, or is this?
you
just
guys
like
so you guys have 3 keys.
Okay.
And it's going to be quite obvious in a little bit, but you guys have 3 keys, and they look like basic, regular, like I don't know what the fuck, like old-fashioned keys.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
one obviously locks this door. One obviously unlocks and locks this. So basically these two,
Okay.
and and I'm pretty sure where you guys know where the last key goes.
Yeah. So
I mean, the
I'm gonna
breakfast
say
would be
I'm gonna
late,
say
but
Sen,
the fucking escape.
Sen, lock this door.
Yeah, I do so.
Yeah.
So
So
here
I
to-
want this door locked.
All right, you guys hear this giant lock pad, like the lock just closed on. All right.
Okay. And I'm gonna stop my concentration. I'm gonna go visible, and I'm gonna just.
Let me actually let me move to, because I think I put a door. Did I put it? Oh, I did not put a door there. Okay,
Okay.
give me a second. Let me just
Okay.
move you guys,
But
because I fucked up
both
on this
of us,
map. Okay,
both of us go visible, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just
If
gonna
you stop
breathe.
focusing, then I am also
Okay.
Yeah.
visible.
Are you guys
I'm
gonna be inside the gate? You guys are going into the gate, correct?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
use one of the keys that I have that I saw him use and just kind of pop it open.
Gotcha. Okay, so you guys are here. Oh, what happened to the video? Oh, to the. Oh, okay. All right, so you guys are in. So he's actually Pryor's in this little cupboard. I mean, in this he's inside. What in this chest right here? You guys can't really move much because I fucked up the walls. So I'm just
It's
Fuck
whatever.
these walls.
All right, so you guys walked in.
Listen,
There's,
I mean, I guess we'll pop the chest open and check on him.
All right, so you guys pop it open, and Pryor, you're laying there. You see the light. You kind of, your eyes are like smidget open. You know how like when you're pretending to be asleep when you're a kid, and you're like, oh, you're just kind of peeking out, and they open it up, and you all of a sudden you from above you see both Stick and Sen just looking down at you. You're like,
Yeah, Stick's gonna look at
would
him
you
and like,
say that it's death from above?
Stick's gonna look down at you and be like, "We got in, easy peasy. Look, it worked just as planned."
I'm gonna toss my little fella here a healing word, mostly out of pity. So he is returned to 7 HP.
Damn, what a bitch.
give me a. All right, so
Damn.
Pryor, I don't know what you're doing.
Damn.
Pryor, you see these guys, they wake you up and they heal you. So I don't know, Pryor, are you responding to this at all?
Am I? Wait. Should I roll Constitution?
No, you're alive. Remember,
You're just at 7.
I'm at 7. Okay. So like, if they're trying
Out of,
to
like, 50.
but if they're trying to revive me, does like the energy give me like healing shit? And then should I like roll for it or?
No, you
No,
get
no.
7.
My spell already rolled. You're just at 7.
This is RP. This is RP wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is
roll the
RP.
test, and you see us. You see the two of us looking down at you.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
okay.
right now they are honestly, you guys don't even know if he's alive right now. But that's what I'm saying. But then you guys healed him, and he's just his body's still just there. I don't know what Pryor's doing after being a
Stop it! Shut the fuck! Where's the old bitch ass motherfucker trying to get out of my goddamn fucking head?
Hey! I need you to shut up for once in your life right now. I listen. We're in. You did it. Congratulations. Listen, you're a hero. You're a hero to yourself, to your family. Yes, you got us in.
I'm the hero.
Thank you so much. Yes. But now you've done your part, right? You did your part. You did a great job. 10 out of 10. Actually, 11
Yeah,
out of 10.
I did a great job. Woo! Let's
go! It's our turn, right? You did a lot of stuff. You did really good.
Okay.
It's our turn.
Okay,
now.
I hear you.
You need.
Okay.
Yeah. You sure? Okay. So this is what I need you to do.
Okay.
I need you to shut up for like 2 seconds.
Excuse you?
I'm gonna close the gate thing.
I'm the goddamn hero.
No, I'm closing it. I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna sit on it, and I'm gonna look at Sen, and I'm gonna be like, "What's step 2?" Because we got in, we did it.
Well, I suppose we need information about our princess. Is that the right word for what she is?
I don't think we're looking for the princess right now. If I understand correctly, we're here for Sarah. We're getting 500 gold for Sarah.
But ideally, if we find who kidnapped Sarah, we find who kidnapped, We find
Yeah,
a kid,
yeah.
we find a kid another princess, and it's a
So
domino effect.
clearly the guards are in on it, right?
I don't know about in on it.
I
But-
mean, if Bezuso was a guard and the other guy, Spade, which was also a guard,
Imagine if there was
and-
a private chat.
and Jack, who is also a guard, or not Jack, I'm sorry, Jim. That's
Imagine if there's
a whole
private
lot of
chat.
that's a whole lot of guards, right?
That's a non-zero amount. Yes,
That listen, by my count, that's at least 2 guards.
that is minimum 2s of guards.
I counted, and I'm pretty sure I said 2 people right now. Now I'm going to knock on the chest that I'm sitting on, and I'm gonna say, "Are you ready to talk now?" Because I would like your opinion on this. You're just as much part of the team as anybody. I just need you to use your inside voice. I'm saying this to Pryor. I'm knocking on the chest, and I'm asking if you're ready to talk with your inside voice.
Okay. In a minute, under a minute, just confirm the situation right now. What is the scenario?
You're in a chest.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
We shut it to talk for a second.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You can hear us talking about how to proceed,
Okay.
because we're kind of on the trail of saving Sarah.
Okay.
Maybe eventually the princess. Maybe.
Okay.
The guards might be in on it.
In on Sarah being sequestered and or imprisoned is what I'm assuming.
Kind of. It's technically unclear.
That's fine. That's good enough. So that happens. I'm in a chest. Y'all open the chest?
I think they already opened the
like
chest.
we open
So
it to get your opinion.
You're literally laying in the
Where's
chest.
goddamn
And they're
damn
talking
bitch
to you.
jumping out here trying to fucking risk my goddamn life with the fucking knife straight to every one of these bitch ass fucking guards' throats. And y'all just putting me in your where the fuck is she goddamn it, this pretty ass fucking ass bitch ass fucking goddamn piece of fucking pristine ass goddamn opal, and y'all just keeping me here? I have been trying to free her. Why are y'all keeping me here? God damn it.
I can't help but feel like that's not an inside voice. It feels
show you an
sort of like the
What
opposite.
you really mean?
so.
Stick's gonna breathe. I'm gonna breathe. I'm a calm man. I have never raised my voice before in my life. Orc Paylor willin', I never will.
Wait,
I-
hold on. You said Lord Paylor?
Orc Paylor. I don't.
Whoa,
The regular
that's
Paylor
Lord
ain't shit.
Paylor. Oh, okay, that's
It's
all you
only
gotta
orc.
be saying. Or Paylor gooder in hell. That's all you gotta be saying.
Now, it's gonna become. Listen. You've done your part, right? You
Listen,
agree that you
Or
did a
Paylor be
good job.
prodding? Yes, I
Okay.
have done my
Okay.
part. That is all that
Okay.
takes. I will do whatever it takes to be Lord Paylor soldier.
All right. Well then, you have 7 health. Fuck, I don't know what we're gonna do with you, dude.
Is that a number?
I'm saying that. Yeah.
With the number looky books and all that there?
So, can I ask you something, DM?
Yeah.
You said that this area here is sort of like the not contraband, but like you're not allowed to bring things into the brothel.
Yeah, so there's like you guys see a whole bunch of little like knickknacks, like knives,
What you call me?
some really like
is it
shitty
all-
weapons.
It's all weapons, right?
It's all. I mean, you guys haven't looked, so but yeah, from what you guys see, it looks like
Okay. I'm
it's
gonna do
pretty
a
much just all weapons and stuff.
perception or investigation.
Just go investigation, sure.
I have a -1 in that. Okay.
What did you get?
I rolled a 4.
Oh, okay. Well, you find like it looks like yes, you find like so you're just shuffling through some things with your four investigation. Dang, Pryor got a 7. I don't know. You know what? Are you gonna look through here too, Sen?
Non-zero amount.
I mean, if we're all parsing through, yeah, like I would follow Stick's lead.
Can I ask you something very important? Even with my 4, can I find the one guy's huge ass fucking sword?
I got your big ass sword right here.
What do you mean?
Woo!
As in Bazuso stuff?
No, as in
Oh,
I can't remember his name.
shoot!
And
Yeah,
I
what's
got
his
your
name?
big ass
Gonzo.
sword right here.
Was that the
Gonzo.
mysterious man we met outside the house?
A Gonzo.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
he for sure tried to break into here. Is his huge ass
He for
fucking
sure-
sword here?
He for sure broke into this place. When
Okay.
you guys were out there, there's one guy that's getting beat up. He's like, yeah, some guy broke in here with some guy with this big sword came and broke into this
Yes.
place.
So
that's all you guys heard. Yeah, theoretically, if you think that his sword is here, you are really like that. That's really but no, you guys do not find his sword here.
What?
Like at all.
Why would they put his sword somewhere else?
Oh,
Well, if you didn't realize, he broke, he literally
didn't get caught.
No, he literally went gung ho. That's why there's guards that got beat. That Jim that got beat up was one of the guards that got beat up by him.
Y'all say something about hoes now? But where they're about to be the hoes.
It's gung ho. He got gung hoed.
Gun and hoes.
Okay, you rolled a 20.
Where we going?
All right, Sen, you rolled a 20, and as you're looking past here, you're like, wow, holy shit! You're looking through one of these chests, and you find a potion of supreme healing.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, now we're cooking with mayonnaise.
Okay, does anybody know?
So should we just kind of auto feed it to the idiot?
Is he still in his chest?
I mean, I assume he's basically out now.
I guess he's looking. So
I heard hoes. What's it trying to do?
I will just hand him the supreme healing potion and just say, drink up, friend.
it's hard liquor.
Can I do that?
Yeah, it's literally 10 d4s plus 20 of HP.
Woo! Let's go! Let's
But-
go!
You wanna roll it?
But-
Boys! Woo! Yeah, but, rolling 2 slash roll 4d. How many?
10 d4
10 d4s plus 20.
plus 20.
Let's roll
I don't even know how much HP you have max.
10.
I mean, if he rolls really well, it'll get him close.
What's how much? Is that
10
with spaces?
d4 plus 20.
Okay. Is there spaces in that? Or
You can just do
slash
10d4
R
and we'll do it ourselves.
Space 10 d4.
Okay, I wanted to make sure that was.
This guy got 38 HP. Okay.
So
42.
Is that
The
correct?
20's already on there.
Okay.
All right, you straight up are at max HP now. Man. Yes,
He's
some good
he-
friends.
He's technically one short. 42 plus 7 is 49. He is one short.
Well, I thought he had. Oh, that's Oh, my bad. I looked at it wrong. Oh, he has 40. Oh, wait, what's his HP at? Why can't I
It should
see
be
it?
at 49 out of 50.
Why don't you take a
Oh,
closer
he has
look at
50
my
HP,
goddamn
okay.
HP, goddammit! it!
All right, man, you are so godlike. All right, so you guys, you look beat up, but man, you have all this energy. You're all ready to tackle on the world once
I
again.
am all
Or maybe
pumped
not.
with
Maybe
four
if not, some more guards.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get
Um,
detoured by just like 10 guys.
At
It'd
the
be
same
really cool
time,
if we didn't get detoured by 10 guys.
As they're finding this HP pot, you find like a medium sized like guard like suit. Like it looks kind of old, like rugged, but It's something that would like one of these guards to make you look like one of these guards around here.
I mean, does it look familiar at all? Does it look like someone that we've
It
seen
looks like
recently
what Jin was
or-
wearing.
Okay. I mean, I have a backpack. I'll just kind of throw it in there because maybe we need it later to do a little disguise shenanigan. But like, I'm not going to equip it or anything or try to don this armor. But maybe this will come in handy later.
Got it. All right, so you guys are here. You guys saved Pryor. Man is alive. You guys looked. You guys found. Actually, you guys also find like 10 pieces of gold. I don't know how you guys want to divide it between the three.
I'm Stick's brain is like trying to like he's not a very smart man, but he's just like trying to figure out where to go next. I'm not too worried about the 10 gold right now.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the 10 gold. We'll just give
I-
it to Pryor so he has something shiny to look at. Like giving a kid a coloring book.
All right, fellas. Here's the plan as I see it. This is a brothel, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a brothel?
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
Woo!
Yeah. And we know that the guards are in on it, right? Bezuso's definitely in on it. Spade's definitely in on it. That's at least one guard that's in on it. Here's the plan as I sees it, right? What I think we should do is we should let Pryor do what Pryor does best. And we are gonna like if one of us dress up as a guard, right? We just found the guard uniform. And I don't know. I ain't got a plan. I think we should just go in. I tried to make a plan. It didn't work out as good last time.
I think that is a good plan.
I was gonna do the exact same thing we just did, and that didn't work out last time. I was gonna let him be the distraction, but
I'm gonna take down whatever the fuck is in front of me. That's what I'm gonna tell you, though.
Pryor, I'm gonna stop you right there. You know I love you like a brother, right? You're like a brother to me.
Listen, if you ever had a gun, if you ever had a piece of cold steel,
I don't know.
Slice, razor,
it's just me and Richard. Just me and Richard.
Out there,
just me and Richard.
Bear
Still
pelt.
just nope. I've never. Just me and Richard.
And it's what I'm gonna tell you.
You can keep explaining it.
No, I'm gonna explain this to you. I'm gonna explain it to you nice and good, okay?
All right.
I'm explaining to you.
So while Pryor
There's
sort
nothing
of
else that cuts through that.
drones on,
whatever it is that you need to cut through, whatever it is that you might think is hard to get through, you just point me in front. I'm gonna take that sumbitch out.
I'm gonna dismiss Richard and walk through this door. No weapons. So I don't have any weapons on me right now.
I suppose I will leave my quarterstaff behind as well in this room and prepare to walk through.
I'm gonna follow right there. They're going in. Let's go, baby.
Y'all gonna walk in without your weapons? Okay.
You have a great axe, though. Are you leaving it?
I don't know what the fuck I got. I'm gonna carry whatever the fuck I can hold in my goddamn hands.
They would probably stop you.
I mean, they can try.
I mean, they're gonna try. I'm just gonna cut. I'm gonna save you tens of minutes of confrontations. They're going to try to stop you.
Okay. If I know they're gonna stop me, then I won't bring the fucking axes. Then.
I mean, if you want to bring it, you can bring it.
If it's not the optimum amount of bloodshed that's gonna happen, then no, I won't bring it, because otherwise I could just leave it and then get in deeper and then really go to town without it.
Yeah, it's very lewd, but I appreciate the thought.
If you say so. That's a
right,
weird
so yes.
fetish to have, but okay.
You guys open
can
up
I
the
do
door.
something?
What's up?
If
Yeah,
if
sure.
I need the lock to open up the door, right? Like I need
What
the
do you mean?
key to open up this door.
Mhm.
Can I break the key off as we open it up so it can't be relocked?
This, I mean, sure. I mean, if you know what, sure, yeah. If you want to break it off, so you put the key
Like
in,
I don't.
you break the handle off, right?
If so, this door locks from this side, right?
I mean, it locks and unlock. It locks and unlocks from both sides. It's a two-way door.
Right. I don't want what we think is our only exit to not be an exit anymore. Are you with me so far? So I want to break it so that it can't be locked anymore.
Can I?
So you guys
can
can
I
come
do
back here
you one
freely.
better?
Yes.
DM, can I try to use shape water?
Sure.
Hang on, let me link it for.
What are you gonna try to
and
do?
for sake of chat? So
Leslie says she
whole
misses
thing.
me. Hi, Leslie.
I would like to take my water skin out, shape the water of it.
I didn't see these 2 shots.
There's 2 more? I thought we only had 1 more, and I did that one. There's 2 more?
No, yeah. Leslie did another one, and then it looks like Manuel, or I don't know who that is, actually.
God damn it, did we have another fucking pay for... God damn it, son of a bitch!
Okay. I'm caught up. DM. I use shape water. I pull the water out of my water skin.
No.
I jam as much
Are
of
you
it
a
into
frog?
the keyhole / lock as I can. I freeze it to try to break the lock. So like I'm filling it with water and then immediately making it a solid so that it just sort of like fucks up the mechanics of it to make it not
Sir,
lock.
you are
anymore.
not a frog.
So you want to destroy the lock
I'm trying to fuck
as much
it up.
as you can.
Yeah. Without ruining our key. Just
Ooh,
on the
fuck it
off
up,
chance
pal.
somehow it helps
Fuck
later.
it up.
Sure. Okay, so you do that.
Cool.
And you break. So you guys break the lock, so it cannot. I mean so you guys break the lock and so it cannot lock ever again.
I will return my water to my water skin and try my best to remember that I shouldn't drink it.
Pussy.
So you guys successfully break the lock and turn it into a lock. I mean, I guess unlocked a lock. All right. So you guys break it. You guys break it up. You guys break it. The door. You guys slam it. It cannot. Nothing can happen no more. It just closes, but it doesn't close all the way.
Okay.
All
right.
I just have to say this. I'm
So
sorry.
as you guys are walking in, what's up?
A fucking fortune to not goddamn delete. Stop falling for the fucking bait, please. That's it. That's all I have to say.
So this place actually is
been a day.
very. Huh? So you guys hear a lot of rumbling that's happening.
No, there's a whole fucking day, motherfucker. There's one viral thing of people thinking that fortune actually got deleted. I can't believe motherfuckers actually fell.
What?
Go ahead.
Are you just like reading like Twitter threads right now? What are you doing?
Something like that. But it's been there. I just thought it was just going to be like, oh, motherfuckers actually like, oh, this is dumb as hell. No. There you go.
Okay. So anyway, D&D.
D&D.
Listen. Can I go berserk or not?
You don't need
What
to
do you
yet.
mean? You don't need to yet.
Where are you going berserk? We're
I
walking
have
here.
no idea. As soon as
We're
I can.
walking. Why are you?
We're in a hallway. Stop worrying about 4chan.
Listen, if these walls could talk.
Yeah, they'd say disgusting things.
Probably a lot about
All right.
fucking.
All right. So you guys hear a lot of chit chattering happen on around here. You
Is
guys,
that what you call it?
yeah, it's a little chit chattering, people laughing and talking and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. There's a lot of music going on too. A little bit. As you guys are at this part, you guys hear a little bit of a little bit of pounding, but you guys can't tell whether or not it's people pounding their drinks on the table or
Poor
people
Bard
talking.
is gone.
So So yeah, it's here like off faintly from this direction. This is another direction over here too, but it sounds like most of the noise is coming from this side of the brothel.
Okay.
Is this
Wait,
a door
so
though
there's
right here?
Okay, so vaguely.
No, this is an actual hallway
somewhere in
too.
the same direction then. Okay.
So like I'm supposed to show it all to you guys, but I don't know how it's gonna work if I show the whole thing. So I
You
just
don't
kind of
have
like
to. I mean, you could just kind of like keep it as
it's
until we get there.
but you guys are supposed to like be able to see like most of this anyway.
I mean, wait, is there an explanation for why we'd be seeing all of it?
I don't know because I was supposed to do dynamic lighting, but I was too lazy to like put it in, re-put it in again.
I mean, I was gonna say like if there's a real reason why we would have been able to detect everything, then that makes sense. But like otherwise, like I mean, it's not like a big deal.
But there's like some doors and stuff. I guess I could just like reveal to you guys like most of the
Yeah, I
map.
mean, unless for some reason someone's stopping us, we'll, just act as patrons and sort of explore to where we're allowed to go. If we see an employees only room, maybe we'll be a little more cautious, but
I believe they call that the casting room.
All right, so let me just kind of open all this up for you guys. Give me the casting room, eh? I see. Casting couch.
Right, you meant like getting a cast at the doctor's where you break a bone and you got to get a cast. So
super casting everywhere. Like spell casting. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Spell casting.
Casting spells everywhere. As they do.
So if you guys see all these brown, these are doors down here. If you guys see me reveal this slowly.
I prefer not seeing any brown while spell casting going on. But
all right, so you guys hear a lot of noises happening. It's a brothel, so you kind of could tell what it is already. But you guys kind of don't hear it and hear it at the same time.
So what you're saying is you're hearing in stereo the ambient noises of macaroni and cheese in a pot.
No, it's just like you guys just hear some walls like being pounded into. But maybe you guys kind of think it's just maybe it's construction. You know what I mean? Construction happening around the brothel. Okay, I think this is good enough. Yeah, this is good enough.
If we were to enter this main room, what sort of little
did I not reveal
and
this
stuff would we find?
So these are just patrons.
Degenerate.
People here, degenerates. They're kind of waiting for, they're kind of just waiting for some services. Some people like to come in and
services.
Oh, y'all gonna have to figure that out.
The kind that come from a brothel. What do you mean?
Listen, I was asking if what we were hearing was akin to a fucking macaroni in a pot. So I wasn't sure how far the extremities went.
It's a tavern, not an orgy room. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's a tavern.
That's exactly what I was trying to ask.
It's a little bit. So we have this bard guy in the middle here. He's just singing to everybody.
Guy. He's seen some shit.
So these guys, these people are just sitting here, just waiting for. If you guys want to explore, figure out some shit.
Standing right here? We're not in the room yet, right?
Yeah, you guys are not in the room yet.
I want to huddle up with my friends, with my newfound compatriots.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look each of them in the eye, and I'm gonna say, fellas, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why we're here. I got a little lost in the sauce. So if we could just regroup. Pryor, I know you were doing Paylor's work back there, and I appreciate it. I think right now we got to listen to the guy that went to school. I didn't go to school. Did you go to school, Pryor?
To school with them all goddamn looky damn books, whatnot.
Okay, all you got to say is no. You didn't go to school. We're gonna listen to the book smart man right here, and I'm gonna pat Sen on the back. He knows how to. I know how to read. I learned how to read. he read faster than I did. It took me a little bit, but because I can read. So
Right.
I'm gonna look at my friend. I'm gonna look at
Are you
Sen.
trying to convince yourself of that or convince us of that?
I don't need to convince myself because I can read. It says
Listen,
right
if
there,
you
bathroom.
Don't know better, then everything you hear and see.
Oh, by the way, like
that's gonna be like better. So
I'm gonna look at you, Sen,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna say, I want to know all three of our opinions.
Mm-hmm.
I think Booksmart Man, reading feller, or I'm sorry, because all of us can read here. All of us can read. But
y'all can
school
read?
man. No, I can read. Who told you I couldn't read?
Goddamn lucky books.
I think we should find a downstairs area. I think most of these things are rooms, and I don't know what I think. I follow Orc Paylor, and he says do whatever makes you happy. But I don't think we should intrude on these people's good times. I think we should just.
do be gooder than hell.
I think, I just want to know where everyone's at right now. I guess. I think we should find an employees only area. Listen, I'm okay taking a hostage. I'll be honest. I don't know who we take, but I'll take a hostage if we need to.
Okay, so you two find an employees only area. If we
Okay.
could maybe keep hostages to like a minimum as possible, just sort of like as close to zero as we could skate. 1 passable, 2 too many. If 0 ideal, but like
Richard says we'll try
find that area.
Hostage, then be the whatnot people you find in them houses when you try to proposition the jack-o'-lanterns, but they say no. Is that what that be?
I can't express to you how inarticulate nonsense that was, so I'm going to continue what I was saying. So you two find an employees only area.
All I want to know is, do I get them jack-o'-lanterns or not?
I don't even know.
By the way,
you're trying
Sen's just staring at you of like, he has convinced you smell toast and that you're having a stroke. Or that you got a lot of blunt head trauma from the beating you took.
Yeah,
So-
CTE.
So you two find the employees only area. I'm going to go up to one of those barmaids or masters, whatever they're called, and I'm just going to.
Barmaids! Woo! Let's go!
No, we already have a job.
So I'm going to go up to one of them. I'm going to slide them a few gold. And I'm going to maybe see if they have some, information on how to get to the premium content, the deluxe goods, if you know what. I'm going to see if maybe they'll tell me where they keep all the kidnapped people. And then we just sort of, I don't know, run down there really fast. I don't really know after that. I just sort of figured we'd get to that part and figure it out together. So why don't we meet in this area of this room in about a half hour?
Exactly where to meet.
How does that sound? If a half hour's gone by and I don't see you guys there, you don't see me there, we look for the other person. Yes?
Yeah. Okay.
There should be enough time to sort of scope things out.
Well, I don't know why you're talking about the sea woman goddamn underneath the goddamn earth.
All right.
Ain't no goddamn coast around
Again,
here.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut you off. I feel like maybe you're doing your own thing right now. You're kind of a maverick. You're a bit of a rogue here. I'm gonna need you to rein it back in, okay? Or I'm gonna ask for your gun and badge, okay? I need you to rein it in just a little bit. Just you're at like an 11. I need you at like a 7, okay? 7, 11, okay? So,
can
what were you saying?
Well, can I have that guard uniform actually?
You can have the entire thing immediately.
Okay, can I don the guard uniform?
I don't know.
You're medium,
right?
right?
DM, would it fit him?
Are you like what's your size?
I'm a medium size.
You're like a medium. Okay, yeah, it's a medium. Yeah, it's a medium armor.
Okay.
Like a medium, like guards, I guess, garb or
okay. What
whatever
kind of armor is it?
It's like leather.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
can
what's
wear.
that? That's
I can
that
wear
medium. That's
armor,
like medium
so-
armor. Yeah. So you go back and you grab the medium armor. Cool. You look
No, he
exactly
has
like
it,
one of
so
these.
Okay.
Oh, you have
All
it.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. I have donned the armor. Okay. Okay.
Looks like you guys are ready to go. Are you guys gonna all separate? What's going on?
What's going on in here? How was that? Was that okay?
Was that okay for you guys? Did you guys like that his guard voice?
That was. Yeah.
What's going on in here?
What's going on?
You do sound like a guard.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You sound like 5-0.
All right.
But yes, DM, we are going to split up into those two and then me. I intend to kind of go into this room and make my way to one of the bars.
All right. So you want to go talk to one of the barkeeps?
Yeah, I'll just talk to whichever barkeep seems not busy at the moment.
All right. So it's just basically this person right there. So they're looking. Oh shit! I moved the thing.
You just moved the whole bar.
Oh no! Move the bar. Okay, so she sees you walking up to you, walking up to her. She's like, "What can I get you there, honey?"
What do you have in the way of elven wines?
And she looks. She's like, "Oh, we got all of them. We have a whole bunch here. Whatever they make here in Gracia, we got the whole entire thing." I don't know, dude. It's so hard. Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of them. She's like, "Oh, sorry, I'm so used to talking to them Southern folks." Yeah, we got all the wines here. They've been here for a while, but I'm pretty sure that the age makes it taste so good.
Sure, give me the house wine. Nothing too fancy, just something you'd recommend. I don't want to break the bank, but I'm looking to spend, you know?
All right. So she turns around, grabs a cup, fills it up, passes it. All right, here you go. That'd be like 1 gold. You didn't want to break the bank, you said.
I will slide her 5 gold.
Oh, so she looks at you and say, okay. So what you buying now, huh?
And when I do that, I say, the rest is for you. I was wondering if perhaps you could direct me towards the premium house goods. And I give her this like weird aggressive wink that like looks super unnatural. You know, I was wondering if perhaps you knew where the underground activities took place. Again, winking to the point of concerning, like might need a hospital visit. Sir, like, are you okay, sir? Kind of.
Right. Going on right now.
So she kind of gives you. She raises an eyebrow. She's like, "Well, to be honest, most of the good stuff is actually plastered all over the place. It just depends if you could actually afford them boys and girls." And she kind of winks back at you. She's like, so she points at one of these boards at the top over here and at the bottom. Right here and right here.
I'll mention...
she's like,
go ahead.
Oh no, she's like, so I mean, we don't have any we're pretty underground here. There isn't anything like super special going on. But are you new here or something?
I will once again just try to like pretend like I know what I'm doing and just say like, I understand there's some newly acquired premium goods. One's fit for royalty, and again I'll give her like a weird awkward wink. At this point it's just me like blinking, like really squinting.
It's like royalty. Are you know what? So she takes 3 of the gulches. You can keep the other 2. What are you trying to ask for? You're giving me all these mixed. You're confusing me here. You're trying to give me extra gold. You're asking for underground things. We're pretty much underground. Royalty when there's none here. What? Just get to the point there, buddy.
I think you've answered my questions adequately. It sounds like I've found what I'm looking for, and I point over to the board. I'll just see myself over there. You enjoy that extra 2 gold, and I'll just sort of awkwardly dismiss myself to the board. It seems like she's not catching on to what I'm putting down, you know. So I'll just sort of go over there instead.
So
Can
he's
I-
just
Well, while he's like doing that,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be like listening in on these doors and be like, man, I hope he's hitting that nail on the stud because that won't hold unless he's on a stud. And I'm gonna like keep.
so okay.
like,
So
going.
you're as you're over there, you do hear a lot of. It looks like a lot of hammers are being like used.
I hope he found that stud because tell you
If there's
what, that
anything we're not in short supply of, it's hammers.
and I'm like, man, there's so much construction going on over here. I don't know why they're still open with all this construction going on, but you know what?
So like, so if when you go
They're
down to
only
that section,
open if they're lacking
when you go
in
down to
depth
that
and
section,
fill out
you hear
their
it sounds like a
right?
lot of studs. It's a lot of studs happening.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of studs happening. Ain't no worry about that. Now.
Where are you at? Okay, so you're down there. Okay, so
I'm
a lot of
I was just
a lot of
kinda going
smashing
around.
happened here.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
was
want to? Did you
assuming
want
these,
to?
like multiple doors? I'm not gonna open any
Uh-huh.
of these doors. If they just
I
sound
mean-
like there's construction going on,
Yeah, it sounds
I'm
like there's
assuming they-
construction going on.
I'm assuming they put like their chonies on the door, right?
No,
Is it,
no,
like,
no. It's
out?
just there. There's just a lot of. It smells a little dank.
Okay.
You said you went to go look at all the doors, right?
Oh no, I was just sorry. I
Like-
wasn't trying to cut in on what Sen was doing. I was just making.
Oh no! I was just making sure because I was just like
no, I already made my joke. That was.
because I was gonna try to cut to Sen and then cut to you and so Sen is over here looking at this awesome ass request board. Do you want me to continue with you, Hal, or did you want me to move on with? I can move on with you guys.
I mean, the only thing I was trying to figure out was if they've kidnapped these people and if they are trying to use them as, you know, their inventory, essentially. Like, look, we kidnapped this person. Do you want to fuck them?
Oh, I see what you mean.
I just want to make sure that, like, they're not just being held here somewhere so that we're not, like, you know, sniffing around. We find them and all of a sudden we fuck off and it's like, well, you missed them.
What is this video game YouTubing?
So as you're walking, she's like, "Oh, pray me." He's like, "Sir, are you trying to figure out Are you trying to figure out what happened yesterday night when that one guy came in and beat a whole bunch of our guards up?"
Oh, I hadn't even heard about that. Please enchant me with a tale. Again,
He's like,
weird poker
that-
face, barely distinguishable. Yes, this thing I didn't know about. I shall hear about it post haste.
I know, right? So she's like, well, he came up there and wanted to go see the boss, and he rushed up there, broke a lot of bones, and he just never came back out.
Yes, the boss whose name that I know, but you should say aloud for continuity's sake.
Oh yeah, you guys never. Wait. I think what was his name again, guys? I think
Which one?
No,
the boss of this place. I think his name
the
was like.
boss who supposedly
was-
is that big of a fucking dick. That boss.
Yeah. I think what was his name?
That
Was his like
boss.
Birdie
No,
the
that
Mad
boss.
Bull or some
Roscoe.
shit?
No.
Yeah,
Roscoe
Birdie
was his
Roscoe.
name.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
They just call him the boss because that's just.
Yes, we always call him the boss because of him being the boss. Yes, the thing.
But
we
he is
do
the.
together.
So she's like, well, I mean, if you want to pay me that extra 5 gold, then maybe there's someone that might know what's been going on.
Yeah, I will immediately just slide her another 5 gold. Not a problem at all. I'm
So
gonna
she
grease
looks.
the
She's like,
wheels. This the squeaky wheel always gets the grease. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got
so she's
free-
just like, well, Birdie, he likes to have fun with a lot of people, so
Y'all got
you might have to
free-
ask. You might have to ask. You have to request a guy named Gray at that board. His rates are kind of high, but he might know what's going on. We saw him run back down from the upstairs, so he's asking. This the upstairs is over here. When that big guy with the big sword came, Gray came running down all scared. He looked a little beat up, but I think he's working today.
Okay.
Gray, Grey.
or GRAY? Is it the American or European spelling? Ooh.
Which is the correct.
Let me show you the. So this is how the request board kind of looks like.
GRAUE.
It's the European
Have
spelling
we
for
paid back
GREY.
every shot fucking owed?
Hey, why does my thing look weird? Oh, okay, it's right here. I don't think we have. All right, so these are your choices.
God damn it!
But gray is
I will
this
take
guy
the
right
shot. I need to know if somebody else is taking this goddamn owed shot with me.
I have taken like 4 shots since stream started.
That is not what I asked.
I mean, I have it's cherry pie. It's an imperial pastry sour. That's what I'm drinking.
That sounds very sweet.
That actually sounds really good.
It's good.
I'm gonna need like a shot of that fucking like bottle.
Wild Barrel Brewing Company.
Interesting.
I don't know where they're from. They're from California, but
guys, I think I priced these way too wrong. Let's take a 10s out.
I don't know. They're pretty
is
on
that
point.
Mine?
look at them.
Is
I
that,
pay 80 gold for him.
Misfortune? Is that Dante?
It does kind of look like a collie in the my person. It looks like a Chinese
that's
collie.
That's Morgan. That is Misfortune. That is Dante from from featuring Devil May Cry, one of the games. I'm not sure which
Can
one.
we talk about that one vein skin actually right now? Because I can't talk about it. Anybody who plays League of Legends, the cross-eyed one, it pisses me off so much.
Which one?
The vein skin that's cross-eyed. Come on.
I
genuinely
have
no idea
not
what you're
heard of
talking about.
anything like this because that game is like the heroin
move you guys
equivalent
back.
of video games is what I've dubbed it. Is it like wait? So they like had a skin that was beyond the fucking
Okay, it's called Vindicator Vein. Look it up. Google it.
Wait,
I
so
I
that's
can
the
send a
thing that they
picture.
did for like bringing in the fucking Shadow King, whatever the fuck event, and then she's like light whatever the fuck vein. Is that the
No,
art?
no,
Is
no,
that
no.
the skin they brought in? Or is it different?
No. I'll fucking have to.
Holy shit!
Does it look bad?
Wait a second.
I'll send it.
Vindicator vein, correct?
Yeah, I sent it in the Discord.
Ah!
She has like a lazy eye that looks like it's trying to escape.
I don't know
Is
why
it-
they did this. I'm sorry I sidetracked this, but like,
Oh no, it's all good.
oh my
No,
god,
it's just because like
it makes. Oh my god, I don't know
like,
who
it's
did
fucked
that.
up if I
but-
say like if I went in blind, this might be an OnlyFans I subscribe to.
This guy
Yeah,
said
I
if you
mean,
went in
Not
blind.
different
like
Strokes.
that
strokes.
cross-eyed.
different
Not that
strokes,
bad.
you know.
So for gray, I'm looking at about 80 gold, right?
Yeah, so basically what you
How
do is
I,
you just
how do I like
you request him. You request him back at the lady, and then so basically what you do is you just what you would do is you actually request him back at the table with the barkeep.
Sure, I'll do that in whatever capacity I need to. Do I pay her? Do I wait for him? What am I doing?
So you go back up to her and you talk to her, and she's like, "All right." So she's like, "Well, you don't pay us. You pay him."
Makes
So
sense.
if you want to, you could you know what? Just wait for him at this table over here, and he'll come and meet you in a few.
Absolutely,
Just make sure you got your money ready. All right.
it could not be more ready.
Okay, so then I'll let you. So that's done, right? I'll let you guys. I'll let you get finished with that, and I'll get to the other guys. All right, so you guys are running around.
well, I don't know what Pryor's doing,
At
but
the speed of sound.
Oh, this man. Okay, so you're running it. Let's see. Okay, so I got that ready. Okay, so you're running around. What are you checking? Or where are you at?
I want a sign that says employees only. Not that I can read it,
Uh,
but
So the only place that has signs on them that
Okay.
because you said you can't read, right? Is this door right here?
Which
this
door?
door right here,
Okay. Uh-huh.
this one,
Uh-huh.
this one,
Uh-huh.
and this one down here.
Okay.
It has any sorts of writing to it. If you can't read it, then it just. But then you're kind of like, oh, this might be an important door.
Okay.
Imagine you were some elite motherfucker knowing what them looky book scribbles don't say.
Reveal this area. Oh, I didn't reveal this. All of this. Reveal this area.
I don't know what Pryor's doing.
It's okay. I'm just wondering what you want to do because Pryor is not doing nothing.
I mean, I guess if I've like scouted the area, I'm gonna come back. You know, we said we would meet up, so I'm gonna go back to my friend and I'm gonna say, "Is everything okay here, sir?"
Wait, are you in the guard? Are you in the guard uniform?
Yeah. I'm
Or
in
are
the
you
guard
just
uniform.
walking? Oh, I thought you said you weren't gonna wear it. I thought you were gonna carry it with you.
No, I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is everything okay over here, sir?
You're talking to Sen?
I'm talking to
Sen,
Sen.
like,
You say, just take me there. And probably just kind of collapses, with, like while grabbing onto his ankle. So it's like just fucking drag him wherever the fuck it is.
Then I think he's talking to you.
I was hoping that I would just have to wait out until a man with a hellacious cock came along. I suppose.
You can talk about my goddamn Malaysia guy. I got your Malaysia guy right here. Woo!
I'm gonna go over to the bartender. Excuse me, ma'am. It seems one of your patrons might have taken some illicit drugs. Do you have a room that I might take him to? And I'm gonna I have, Pryor's like on my ankle. Do you have a room I could take him to, like kind of like a come down room, Not any other come rooms, just a come down room.
Just some guy walks out like, yeah, I'm the guy who wipes down the loads.
Yeah,
I'm the
no, I
come down
need not
guy.
that kind of
I wipe-
room.
I
Sure,
wipe down
there's
the
somebody
cum.
who gets paid for that.
I just need like kind of like he just lost his wife, so this probably isn't the best place for him, but he just needs a place to rest for a little bit.
I'm so lonely.
So she's just like, she looks at, she's like, one of these rooms over here. So she just points in a general direction back over here. She's one of those might be open, but you're gonna have to see if anybody's inside. And if they're usually locked. So I mean, I don't know why you're asking me these things. You're the guard. Most of these fucks like this, when they're all crying and hollering, not paying any money, you just kick them out. I don't know what the problem is here. Are you our guard or what?
I got no money. I got your money right here.
I understand, ma'am, and you know what? I appreciate you telling me how to do my job. That really that's what every man wants to hear, is how to do his job. The problem is, ma'am, is his uncle. His uncle is actually the king's stepson. So I kind of just have to do whatever he says. So I'm looking for a more calm room, maybe like a VIP room that I could just take him to, because if we don't listen to what he wants, the health inspectors are gonna come down here, and I'm gonna put my finger on the bar. I don't think you guys would pass a health inspection right now. So I just need the VIP room.
She kind of looks at you and she's like, inspect? We are in the slums. What do you expect? We have no inspectors here. We're our own inspectors. I'm going to have to tell you to do your job again, because you're obviously over here telling me how to do my job. Just pick a room. If no one's in there, then you guess you can use it, but don't waste any spots. We're losing money here if you're taking this guy for free into a room to calm down. maybe he needs to calm down by waking himself off or actually fucking someone of our prostitutes. So learn how to go do your job or stop bothering me.
Now? What?
So she just basically tells you, fuck off and go check one of these doors.
I got money.
One of these doors over here.
So she just points in a general direction, just like, because she's like, I don't know, go check one of these doors over here.
Anywhere away from her.
All right. Well,
Yeah, she's kind of just like,
God, I'm trying to remember what the restaurants were called last time we played.
Honestly, you could point at any single door, any single person. He is going to fall flat on his face, unconscious, the second he tries to make a sentence.
All right, because Sen didn't seem like he wanted any of our bullshit right now.
well, Sen is waiting.
He ignored me when I came in.
I'm trying really hard to follow this lead.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out what these other guys
I'm
want to
going
do.
down
That's
here
all.
then. I'm going down here then. Me and my friend are going down here.
All right, so this is the one thing right here that has the little door. It looks like a employees only sign because it has a clear sign on it. Unlike all the other doors,
Mm-hmm.
it has a clear sign on it.
All right.
So you're down here, right? And you open the door. You can't hear very much, but it seems like as soon as you open the door, it gets really humid. Right?
Okay.
Just the way I
And
like
you
it.
see just people fucking. Yeah, you see people literally just fucking in a pool. Like it's a bathhouse.
Uh-huh.
And it's shared, and there's just cum everywhere, water splashed everywhere, and people are just instead of macaroni, it's just water slapping against each other. Sounds like it looks like torrential tribute, if you know what I'm talking about from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Wow, we bring it right back.
And it's
talking the original print or the censored print?
No, the censored print.
There's a very big difference.
Yes, there is a very big difference with the original torrential tribute. So it's a center. Okay, so just imagine water splashing on rocks. All right, people do not notice you.
No rocks.
All right, I'm gonna quickly shut the door, and I'm gonna be like,
I was gonna say, you see, there's another door over here that has another sign too. All right, and it has like it has a little hand that looks like it's a stop sign. Like it looks like this one probably looks more like an employees only spot.
okay, I'm gonna shut this door. I'm gonna breathe for a second, and I'm gonna be like, thank God Richard isn't here to see this. And I'm gonna close my eyes, and I'm just gonna squish my way to this door here.
All right, so as you're walking,
whatever noise,
are you using the wall? Are you using the wall to guide you?
Yeah. I'm like, excuse me. I'm sorry. Guard business. Excuse me.
Just
I'm
one
so
hand
sorry.
on the right wall,
So-
one hand over your
So,
eye.
as you're walking,
unironically, actually, the strat you're always supposed to have for reference.
so as you're walking, you feel like you hear your feet step in water, and then the next step you take is kind of squishy and like slimy. And as your hands guiding instead of because it's really steamy, so you can kind of feel like the humidity in the wall. And as you're getting to this wall right over here, your hand kind of swipes against something kind of white and gooey.
Mm-hmm.
And you see this door right here, and it has like a stop sign. And it has like it looks like it looks, you're like, oh, you could clearly see there's a cutout of a guard there, right? And he's saying stop.
Yeah. But
It has a little
guard
cut hole.
Excuse me, guard business. Excuse me.
It has like a little slot there, just like the one just like that metal one over here.
And I'm gonna knock.
So you knock,
Mm-hmm.
and some guy opens up, and this guy, he looks beat up too, and he's just like, "Hey, well, who the hell is that?"
Bezuso sent for me. He said something about a dead body.
Bezuso sent for. Huh? He didn't say anything about that. He just came in here earlier. Who the hell are you?
Listen, man, it's grunts, you know. He sent for me. You know, I don't get told everything. I'm sorry. Are you his best friend?
Right here.
Are you Jack? Do you know everything about Bezuso's business? So why don't you just open up the door? Let me go talk to him.
So he's like, I don't know. You sound kind of new here. Like, what's her name again? Let me go. I need to go make sure you can't just let. And we've had a few people come in here recently, so we've increased our security. So I have the name of the list of names here. What's her name again? You can't tell me it's that Jack guy. That he hasn't come back yet. That we know that guy he almost got killed by this crazy yelling barbarian guy. He's yelling obscenities and everything.
He's asking me
He's
for
asking
my
for your name. Yeah.
He's
To
upgraded
make sure
security.
that-
He's got a clipboard.
He has a clipboard, so he's like, all right, let's see if you're full of shit, buddy, because things have been getting a little crazy here. First, I got the big sword, and now this berserker dude, this what the fuck were you again? I say berserk. This berserk, the screaming hillbilly guy.
I'm gonna take a deep breath. If
Is your
listen,
love like a
son,
truck, though?
son, what's your name? What's your name, son?
He's like, guy, my name is.
It's an easy question, son. What is your name?
He's like, my name is Junior, but don't be talking to me like that. I don't recognize your voice, so I got to see whether or not you're one of these newbies working here. So just give me a goddamn name, and then we'll figure out how to deal with this.
Junior.
So
you sound like a. No.
You have to call him Senior.
No. Junior. You sound like a very diligent fellow. But right now, can I just say something? As a fellow guard, you're being kind of a prick, okay? Now, Bezuso sent me to go clean up a mess that, listen, you get to sit here and watch whatever's going on behind me all day. I'm out here in the gutters, in the slums, working, trying to fix the mess that you and your friends made. And you're going to sit here and ask for my fucking name?
He's like, give me a name, or I'm not opening up this door.
Okay. All right. Well, my name's David.
And he's so your name is. He looks like, oh, you're Jim's. Oh, you're Jim's cousin. Dave. Yeah. They're saying that there's a. Oh, okay. All right. Like, why? I don't know why you're wasting your time. You should have just said it. I am. Oh man, he told me a lot of good things about you. Yeah, Dave. Oh yeah, Jim. Yeah, he had a lot of good things to say about you. He just unlocks the door and say, "Hey, you look a little different than what I expected."
I'm just gonna walk past him.
And he looks at, hey, whoa, wait. Yeah, you can't just walk in here. I gotta show you around first.
Right. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
He can show me around.
He's like, I just want to show. I had to show you around. You're a newbie, right? Yeah. Sorry about everyone just fucking everything. Yeah. This place is just kind of known for that.
Sorry.
So let me get this guard. All right, so you go in with him. He shows you around. All right, so he shows you around this little. Are you stuck there?
No, I can.
All right, so he's this.
I just wasn't.
So this guy's right here. So he's just like, okay, this is where we play cards, and this is where we eat, and that's the end of the tour. This door right here, it goes to Hawk's room. We don't like to disturb him, but yeah, like if you want to, if you get into good terms, he could put in a good word for you with Birdie and whatnot. So I don't know if you want to go meet this. If you don't want to, I don't know if you want to go meet Hawk. You're new guys. Usually we go and they introduce them and stuff, but yeah, like yeah, if you do well, he kind of sometimes he'll give you a key, you know, to go see Birdie. But you have to make sure that you're doing a good job here. You'll get a lot of pay if you're in their good graces. So this like it's literally this door over here.
Okay, so this is just like a sub guard post, right?
So this is sub guard post, and then what you can tell what he's talking about is like this area coming up here is where Hawk. That's like the he's like I would call him the like a
Pretty good hero.
under the boss. He's the general manager of this spot.
Are these all city guards?
He's the Hank
These
Hill.
No, these guys are guards here for specifically only for the
Bezuso
brothel.
was also just a guard here, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'm gonna what's this guy's name?
This guy's name is Junior.
Oh right, Junior.
Not
Junior.
Senior.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Junior, listen, you're a good guy. I'm sorry for giving you a hard time. I've just, with all this shit going on. You hear we lost Dan?
Oh, he kind of hear him like sigh, and he kind of turns his head. And you see, he's like, "Oh man, I got dirt in my eye." Yeah, that he was a hard ass, but yeah,
it's pretty humid.
I'm not
here.
crying.
I don't know, like I'm sweating. Yeah, I'm
sweating too. Yeah, I got dirt in my eyes, and then the heat from the bath.
Yeah,
It's raining, but it's not actually raining.
I actually heard tonight, if you spread the word,
About this racing.
fuck, what's I heard tonight, spread the word amongst the guards that the Moonlight Taverns actually, they're having like a remembrum for them. They said that the drinks were going to be free, so just go ahead and tell all the guards that it was going to have free drinks in memory of Dan. It in about maybe like 3 hours. Apparently somebody knew the owner of the Moonlight Tavern. So if you guys want to go get some drinks, just remember Dan, the way he was, the way he wanted to be remembered. You remember. What a character, huh?
He's like, "Oh man, the word spread fast." He's like, "All right, thanks for letting me know." So here, let me clock you in, and start doing just guard things around here. Make sure people's not up to no good, killing people on shift and fucking things they shouldn't be fucking and
Wait
stuff.
until you're off the clock.
Then he just sends you off to his merry way.
Okay, but I planted the seed that the guards need to go to this memoriam, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just planting seeds at this point. I'm a farmer. I'm just planting my seeds.
And you reap what you sow.
All right, Nick Cannon.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Or so
any
you go
guard
to
I
guard
see,
things.
any guard I see, I'm gonna like tip my hat to them. I'd be like, "Hey, memoriam for Dan at the Moonlight Tavern tonight. Go ahead and just any memory, the best memory you can think of with you and Dan. They're gonna have an open mic. Ailstorm's gonna be there. They're supposed to play a ballad for him. It's gonna be beautiful. In about 2 hours.
So they're like, so the guy's just like, "Oh
Any
shit,
guard,
Ailstorm."
every guard.
Oh. Okay, so everyone
Yeah.
just is pretty hyped up, even despite the friend dying.
Yeah.
All right, so so you're walking around.
I'm doing guard
And I guess
things.
we'll cut-
I'm not letting people
All
fuck
right.
things they shouldn't fuck.
All right, so here I'll just let that be, and we'll just go back to Sen. All right,
so normally I think now would be a good time to meet this gray fella.
I was gonna go.
However, I think we are at a reasonable stopping point, and we're about out of time.
That's what I was gonna say.
So unfortunately, I think meeting Gray and his hellacious cock will have to wait until our next session.
His big, beautiful cock. We did take another shot, so.
So right before we're done, this guy shows up. He has sunglasses on. He looks a little bruised up, and he comes and sits down right in front. And he's like, he looks at you. He's just like, oh, another one of you, huh? And he just sits down, and then we end the thing. Right, he looks pretty bruised up. He has sunglasses on. All right.
For full disclosure, I don't know a single fucking thing about what he did, what the fuck his anything was, but I still feel a sense of remorse. I still gotta take the shout out. Fucking shout out to Shinzo Abe. It is what it is. Yeah, that is not how I want to see somebody go out.
Oh, I see. Oh. Rest in peace.
That is not how anybody would have fucking expect that shit happen. And if it was me, I would fucking come back from the grave and fucking haunt somebody from the fucking grave, regardless of the stances.
On a less somber note, thank you everyone very much for joining us tonight on Drink Talk Roll. We hope that if you drank along with us, that you were at least 21 years or older if you live in the States, and that you did so responsibly. Again, if you decided to drink along with us, please don't drink and drive. But thanks, we had a blast having you guys, and we look forward to seeing you guys in approximately a week or two.
There are good things that happen. Shout outs to the fucking
it's not going to be
season that be happening.
The
shitty things happen, but good things happen as well.
If we're going to do anything, it would be best for next Friday, because on the 22nd, I will not be here.
We can do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of, unfortunately, there's a lot of cons happening in San
Diego Comic Con.
Honestly, it's good
because
the 22nd. It's been much like suppressed or like relegated or whatever.
I'll try to streamline you guys more, okay?
But yeah, thank you thanks for joining us. We hope you had fun. Catch us next time. Just check out A2J Plays. You're bound to find other cool stuff to watch. So
we love y'all. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to everybody else. Enjoy yourselves. And just enjoy the time that you have with each other. Period. Love y'all. Yanbare.
See you guys.
Good night.